All right, beautiful people, we are getting in here. Oh, this is time. This is Brandon v. Tony Gonzales. The new hotness versus the old stinky the old stinky establishment. No one likes it, but that's what we're here. We're going to do a live stream. It's going to be amazing. I am absolutely here for it, and I hope you guys are as well. We have Brandon that's going to join us here momentarily. Get in here. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this, because we are going to watch in real time if Brandon can unseat the unscrupulous Tony Gonzales. This is going to be a show you guys are going to love every second of. Let me get myself out of the way a little bit. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope he wins too. All right, guys, per usual, let me get my 5x5s. Do you have audio? Do you have video? And can you see the election results right up there? Let me know, and we will make this happen if it does not. What up, everybody? What up? Tony the Clown. That is right. All right. 5x5. That is beautiful. All right, and you guys can see this little action right here, the Texas 23rd District runoff election. You can see that. Just make sure I can see that. Everything good? All right. Let's go. I see you. Good stuff. Everyone is checking in. This is great. Thank you guys for tuning in here. Let me catch you up to where we are at currently. We are at 41% of the votes in. As we sit this moment, we are sitting at 57.4 for Tony and 42.6 for Brandon. As you can see over here on the right side, you have the districts that are reporting. Brandon is coming in towards El Paso, while San Antonio is coming in for Tony Gonzales. That's kind of expected. Brandon's going to be here from the watch party in a second. But let me get everybody filtering in here, make sure everything's all good, and we'll make this happen. I can't read that, Gadsden, and you know it. But I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. That was awesome. Let's go indeed. All right, I'm going to do the old refresh here. I'm just going to do this a lot tonight. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. I've got my water. We're stuck at 41%. Now, this is something beautiful, people, you need to know. Earlier, when I started this and I was setting this up, Tony was actually at 61%. So it is actually shifting. The vote total difference here is around 1,700 votes, so this is not a ton of people, just to give you a full impact of this. But as everyone's getting in here, guys, this is the Texas 23rd Congressional District. Brandon v. Tony Gonzales, our very own Brandon Herrera, going against the establishment rhino with the support of the Speaker of the House in the United States Congress, with the governor support of Texas. And Brandon is actually holding his own of these numbers, 43%. I'm going to keep on giving you updates as we go in. This is going to be some exciting stuff right here. And guys, let me text Brandon to make sure he's good to go, and we will make this happen. Boom. All right, sorry, I'm going to have my audio on for a second just so I can coordinate this with you guys. I'm a shoestring operation, but we have fun, don't we? Well, listen, we got to get him in first before we worry about him losing sight. I mean, goodness. It's already one heck of an amazing feat just to get him in a live stream, to be completely honest. Mike Johnson has been a pretty big disappointment as of late. I'm not going to even sugarcoat that one. That is very accurate. All right, so we're still at 43%, and the source that we're going with here is the New York Times, just so you guys can see the entire thing. 43% of votes in, and he's got the edge, but it doesn't look like he's running away with it, so we're going to see where the rest of the votes come in, and obviously Brandon will be here in a second, or at least he's told me he will be. He may be in the middle of the party, but this has some potential right here, people. Beautiful. All right, I'm just going to check, make sure this works right here. Yep, there I am. Cool, it works. Sweet. All right, guys, this is some exciting stuff. We've been talking about this for so long. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the vote total will be? And then also, who's going to win, who's going to lose? You guys tell me in the comments right down there, and let me know what y'all think. Thank you for doing this, Rinsler. No problem. No problem. It is my pleasure. I have genuinely been salivating about this race and the results for this for a while now. All right. Let's go, let's go. So now what's interesting about this, guys, is Brandon has not won yet. Herrera, 52%. Ryan says Herrera, 52%. Brandon by one. Another person. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I'd be very down Stop that. All right, so Tony just lost a little bit of a percentage. I'm just going to give you guys updates as this goes on. I'll be jumping between the chat, between the call with Brandon. We will make this happen here in a second. But I think they're just updating this live time, to be honest with you. That'd be kind of cool. I don't care about all Texas State results. I care about our man Brandon. So right now, again, still sitting at a pretty razor thin. But what I was going to say, this is going to be close. I think so too. But this is the thing that we saw recently with Tony Gonzales and his strategy, because a lot of the stuff that he was pitching was not really working. Like they blamed Brandon Herrera for not supporting Trump when this guy wasn't a Trump supporter. Then he said he's from North Carolina and he's a fake. And then he said he's a neo-Nazi, which was very lefty of him. And now they went and started courting the Democrat voters in Texas. So we'll see if there's crossover. But I can tell you from this map of Texas in the bottom right, well, you guys can't see it. Hold on, let me move myself. Right there. So I can tell you from right there in that in this region, you are seeing more and more yellow pop up. So those are the rural areas, I believe. Brandon will tell us here in a second. But you're seeing more and more rural go yellow, which is good. Earlier on, it was San Antonio very heavily red, and then everything else was sparse, and now it's filling in a little more yellow in this area. So that's that piece of information. Do with it what you will. Greg Abbott. Oh, Greg. It's amazing Brandon's doing this well. Brandon just want to make Tony sweet. Yeah, I think he did make him sweat. All right, guys, 1,500 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Ken Edwards says, bet there are Democrats voting for Gonzales. Yeah, crossover politics, that does happen. I mean, this is a big one, guys, like genuinely. Now that the race is over and everything has been completed from a standpoint of the actual campaign, this is a bigger race than a lot of people are giving it credit for. CNN and all the talking heads and pundits finally started singing that tune recently. But, you know, better late than never, I guess. But this is a big thing. If the establishment loses this race, they're going to be in a world of hurt, because that means that signals weakness across the rest of the board, and that also speaks weakness to the Speaker of the House and the Governor of Texas. Peanut, you figure it out. You'll figure it out. Just think of the motion that will be required, and you'll figure it out. But yeah, so 1,600. You guys just piling in. Make sure you're sharing and liking. I love what I'm seeing. Thank you guys for doing that. This is one of those things, man. This is crazy. This is so crazy that I'm watching one of my good buddies do this. So now, again, guys, I'm just saying we've got 47% of the votes in, and Brandon just picked up more points, and Tony lost some. You remember earlier, like 3 minutes ago, I told you there was a 1,700 vote difference. Well, now there's 1,100 vote difference. Oh, excuse me, 2,100 vote difference. But the percentages changed. Brandon is picking up percentages at 47%. So we will see. Here we go. We're going to find out. I really want Tony to lose. I really want Brandon to win too. But both can be true. You're just going to hear me doing that temporarily because, you know. Lipstick on a pig and call it a different name, but at the end of the day, the government wins, not citizens. I don't think that. I don't necessarily agree. Brandon Herrera, 2024. That's right. This is ridiculous. How is Tony winning? Because only 47% of the votes are in, and a lot of other districts are not in yet. That's how. It's a very big district. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out today. All right, guys. I am just doing like 8 different things. No big deal. Whatevs. Wait, did that show up? Okay, just got smaller. By the way, can you guys see that okay for everyone filtering in? I'll make sure it's not too small. Make sure those numbers are good. Oh, don't be putting that out there. It's not over until it's over. Dr. Fark, I can't comment on that. That's twisted and wrong. All right, let's go, baby. All right, I'm going to call him right now. All right, putting that on silent, and I'm going to give Brandon a ring-a-ding real quick. Bear with me. We're going to get Brandon on the line. I think we're going to get Brandon.
Hey, brother. How's it going?
Good, dude. Hey, buddy. Hold on a second. Let me get you on here. Good, man. I'm living this life. I think I've got my my screen messed up, so hold on one second. How are you feeling?
Feeling interesting, man. I feel good that we have forced the establishment to spend about $10 million they didn't want to.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah, I am live. I'm just getting the video going. Hold on one second.
Yeah, no worries. I just didn't know what I could say on and off air.
Hey, my guys are making fun of me, so hold on one second.
No worries, bud.
Yeah. No, you're good. So, are you actually at the? You're actually at the party, right?
Yeah, we're doing a watch party that's basically just friends and close family, or excuse me, family and close friends.
Or friends and close family, whatever, you know.
Same tomato.
Tomato, my man. So this worked right until you picked up.
Oh no.
Well, no, it's okay. That's how it works, you know. Life. We might just do audio.
Technology is great when it works, which is rarely.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So while I've got you just on audio, so how are you feeling so far? And then I'll work on this in the backstory.
Yeah, no, we're doing pretty good, man. So we're reporting really low. We're reporting right now. I think last I checked, it's like 57 to 43. But that's all early voting, which always favors the incumbent, and it's majorly in Bexar County, which is Tony's stronghold.
Okay.
So he's always going to have a pretty solid lead in Bexar County. But we're winning all the small counties that we know, like on the border, where basically people are tired of the border crisis, and they're basically tired of Tony just keeping a purposely fucking open border. We're doing really well there. Some of the counties that are like 95% reporting, we're winning by even like 60% or close to it.
Okay. Amazing.
So we're looking good there, and there's a lot of places that I expected to do well, like for example El Paso we expected to take that haven't even started reporting yet. Their polls closed at 8 o'clock our time because of the time change. There's actually, this district is so fucking big, there's a different time zone about 3/4 of the way through it to the west.
Right, because you're so fancy.
Yeah, well, something like that.
You know. Yeah,
just more or less, that it's just such a big district that if I drive 7.5 hours west from my house, I won't hit the end of it.
Right, and that's so crazy. So actually, let me give you an update on this while I'm still trying to figure the FaceTime thing out. The audio is coming through fine. It's the video. So right now, you're actually climbing. You're 43.6. He's at 56.4. And a lot of the districts in which you're referring to, so San Antonio is pretty red, but all the surrounding rural counties heading towards El Paso, a lot of them are going yellow.
Yep, we're winning. I definitely expect to win the vast majority of the counties in the district. There's 29 counties. We'll probably win. I mean, I would love to win 20 of them. Okay. But really, he's got strongholds in the high population areas, so we'll have to see how it goes. And apparently, right now, I want to put this on record right now that we can refer to. We've been hearing tell that in a specific precinct that we were told they were going to try to do some shady shit in. Yeah. That they are not allowing our poll watchers in. That they are actually going against the rules and basically disallowing them from being able to do their job. So we're keeping, that's a developing situation. That's of course right here in Bexar County. And Bexar County is the one you need to make the biggest impact, right? Bexar County is the biggest county in the district by far. It's almost half the population.
So that's the one we should be watching for.
A major reporting center, a major location here is basically potentially doing something shady. So I'm looking into it. I'm still having people report on that. But we were warned in advance they were going to pull something shady there, and then sure enough, now we're having issues with our people not being allowed in. That's crazy, man. And this is Bexar County. In Bexar County, yes. Central, I think. The central precinct.
Gotcha. And that's, so let me see here. I got the map actually pulled up here. So San Antonio, just so I can kind of talk to the people who their comments are flying in here. I'm just trying to do it really quickly. the actual districts that you're talking about, like Uvalde County, Zavala, Frio, and Medina, all in San Antonio area, are probably, you were expecting those to go towards Tony, right?
Not necessarily. We were expecting Barrett County for sure to go for Tony, but a lot of those places like Frio and even Medina, I was expecting. We've got a strong showing in a lot of those places.
Okay.
I think we'll continue to have that. I don't know if we'll take it entirely, but that was a lot of. Originally Medina County was Julie Clark territory, and
Gotcha.
She was another challenger, and she's endorsed us and she's helped us out a lot. And there's just a lot of people there that are sick of Tony, so I'm hoping to have a strong showing there. Early on, you always get the early voting and the mail-in ballots and everything, which show they usually tend to go liberal, which is funny because they're going to Tony.
Shocker among shocks.
That trend has continued.
Yeah.
But we'll see as things continue to go in, man. I at least want this to be extremely close, and I want to make sure that for the rest of, even if I don't pull it off, yes, we've made the establishment spend a lot of money, but I want to be Tony Gonzales' sleep paralysis demon for the rest of his career. I want him to know that I'm always behind every rock waiting for him to fuck up.
especially those rocks with really great hair. He's like, wait a minute, hold on a second, that looks familiar. Well, I'll tell you, my man, I can speak. I'm incredibly proud of you, but here's the thing, dude. Medina County, what you're talking about, I'm looking at the live results right now. He's up 56%, you're at 44, and the difference of margin is around 250 votes.
How many, what percentage is reporting?
Overall, total 49% of votes is in.
In Medina?
No, it's only showing me, let's see. No, excuse me, 50%. Yeah, 50% of votes is in. He's got you by 12 points.
In Medina?
In Medina specifically, and actually a big update. Wow, dude, big update. He just lost 1.9%. It's now 54.9 to 45 him. Overall, whole San Antonio.
That's wild. Well, this is a developing situation. I don't really know how this is going to go. Do you?
So here's what I kind of texted you about this earlier. I think that Tony made a really big play during his early campaign against you, which was completely idiotic, where he was blaming you for being a North Carolinian and then also said you're a neo-Nazi and then also said you don't like Trump, all that kind of stuff, right? But then he shifted gears and started going hard into like the CNNs, the MSNBCs, and started courting the leftist liberals, the Democrats that kind of come over. Hey, you don't want crazy, right? I'm not crazy. So I think if crazy, he courts...
I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy.
Crazy? Who's crazy? Right. So, yeah, that's... I think if he basically peels off Democrats to come crossover vote in this election, you're going to have more of an issue. If they are not, and they're just like, I don't like it at all, then I think you're going to take it. But it comes down to that. I mean, so right now in El Paso, he's got you 52-48. And
good. We're going to take El Paso.
Well, yeah, so that's good. And that's all of it's roughly between 47 and 50% in. You've got Medina at 56 him, 44 you. Pecos 59-41, Reeves 56-44, and Dimmitt, you've got him by a large margin.
Oh man, this is wild.
Yeah, and these are all votes that were.
Real quick, now that you're talking about the Democrat involvement,
yeah.
I can tell you a story that some of my volunteers told me today in Chavano Park, which is where Tony lives. His neighbors came up. People who literally said they admitted to being Tony's neighbors, like, yeah, we just wanted to help support him. And then they walked out of there saying they wouldn't let us vote because apparently they don't. So you're not allowed to vote in the Republican runoff if you voted Democrat in the primary. So his neighbors who are Democrats tried to vote for Tony.
So that's huge. Okay, guys, this is some inside stuff you guys are getting on the channel. Like legit, this is incredible. So I don't know the election laws and primaries in Texas. So in Texas, just so I understand, Democrats cannot cross over if they voted in the Democratic primary.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have really, really shitty laws here as far as some of the things that elections allow. Mm-hmm. One of them being, unfortunately, we have a lot of stuff with, of course, illegals being allowed to register to vote without really providing ID with the right forms and things. But one of them is that we have open primaries. So Democrats can vote in Republican primaries, which is fucking awful. That is why Tony has had such a good lead.
It's the crossover.
Democrats know this is a Republican district, and they know that the only way that their vote is going to count is in the Republican primaries, so they vote in Republican primaries.
Correct. Yeah, no, and that's something that we see in red districts across the nation. They try to, and sometimes to their chagrin, they try to cross over and vote for the candidate they think has the least chance of winning, and then they turn out winning like Trump did. So, I mean, like, it can backfire. People, you guys are watching this. This is incredible. I mean, like, he's live at the watch party, and we're getting results come in. This is incredibly cool.
Wild stuff, man.
This is absolutely crazy. So, like, right now, it's showing 54% of votes are in. Total. All district.
Let me see where we're at. I'm refreshing the Texas election, Secretary of State website, too. Oh, yeah, wow, that jumped. Right now, the Texas election results right now, we're at Tony 55, me 45.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm seeing.
17.4 thousand votes.
Yep.
Which is about half of what we're expecting, to be fair.
Half of what was half of what you're expecting?
The number of votes total. My prediction was about 30,000 is what I thought we were going to see turning out.
Okay, so you're seeing potentially increased turnout. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing right now is still just the early voting, right?
A lot of it is, especially in big counties like I think El Paso and Val Verde were going to be big counties for us. Do you have any numbers on Val Verde? Sorry, I'm going vicariously through you.
No, I can speak for the people watching right now. We got about 4,200 people watching. I promise you, they love it and I love it. Okay, what county?
Val Verde.
Val Verde. Give me a second. I don't know exactly. I don't know these counties by location.
It's southwest. It's,
got it.
Where Del Rio is.
Got it. So Val Verde, 70% of the votes are in. You are winning 59%. He's got 41% with 70% in.
It's about what I figured. I figured we do really well in Val Verde. We do really good in El Paso. But you said about 70% reporting there?
70% is reporting there. Here, let me. Have you seen the actual map of which counties you're winning?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen it recently. I'm looking at it now, actually.
I mean, you've got a lot of yellow, man. I mean, like, genuinely, a lot of land is covered by Brandon Herrera territory.
And El Paso, I think, is that as early voting and everything starts to get overshadowed by the amount of in-person votes, I think that's really going to make a huge difference.
Well, right now, 52-48.
55% still.
Yeah, I mean, he's got you by only 52% to 48 in El Paso, man, and I mean, like, this is incredible to see. This is cool.
It's a tight race. You guys getting your money's worth yet?
Yeah, guys, let them in the comments. Let us know if you're getting those the money yet. I mean, I know I am. Like, cause like dude, when you told me before you even declared this is what you were gonna do, I was over the moon, man. I was so amped. Do you remember that? We were at I don't remember where we were. We were at a party or an event. I think
we might have been at SHOT Show, and I was like, hey, bro, this is what I'm thinking about doing.
No. It wasn't SHOT Show. It was it was the range day that you did, the first one where we met the dinner the night before.
Oh, that's right. That's fucking right. I remember. Yeah. We were at the Rustic.
Yep, that's that. Yes, that's it. The Rustic. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and I was like, hey, bro, probably had one too many drinks, but this is what I think I'm about to do. I think I'm about to go point all the biggest guns of the establishment at my forehead and pull the trigger.
Yeah, you said something similar to that, guys. What you're seeing right now is not an act. This is actually me and Brandon's full-on interaction.
I'll say this. I've had a congressman that talked to me recently and said, hey, when you first told me you were doing this, and he's like, and I first got behind you, this could be any one of the 10 or well, really 5 congressmen who've really come out strong for us and endorsed.
Yeah, right?
He was saying, when I first endorsed you, and if you told me they were going to spend $3 million to shut you down, I would say that sounds about right. If you told me 5. I'd say that's a little high. That they must really care about this race. He said, If you told me they were going to spend $10 million fucking dollars trying to tear down a YouTuber, I would have said you were fucking crazy.
Yeah, but they have, and so that I can actually get you a comment on this. So I've been covering this race really tightly, like all the ins and outs and the ramifications, right?
Which I appreciate, by the way.
Oh, dude, it's my pleasure. This is right in my wheelhouse, and I get enjoyment out of it. And I know one of the guys.
On top of it, just to boot.
Yeah, there you go. I've been on a range day with one of them. It's incredible. But so Tony came out and he pretty much declared open war on anybody who supported you. Have you heard from any of the congressmen who have been like, "Oh, really?" I'm just curious.
There was somebody within the Republican Party, I can't say who, not federally, but somebody had said something along the lines of Tony had seen that he was, it was something that he had done, I think, relating to the censure. And
Gotcha.
he had told him, Tony had texted him, "This is war."
Tony did.
Tony texted this man, this is war.
Okay.
And then they waited until I was in the race. Yeah. And then he replied, "Yes, it is," or "Okay," or something along those lines. And it's just kind of funny to see a lot of those things materialize.
Dude, it's such a crazy world, man. Right now we are experiencing a lot of my viewers are giving super chats and saying buy you a beer and something. I'm like, first of all, guys, you don't understand how SHOT Show works, because that has been done and that will be done more in the future. SHOT Show is
who can get the attention of the bartender first, if you can.
If you can at the Circle Bar, yes, that's true. Some inside baseball, guys. If you're at the Circle Bar, you're not going to get a drink for 2 hours. So what you do is you go to a different bar that's about probably 100 meters to the left where no one is.
Hey,
get your drinks.
Don't give out the industry secrets, dude.
No, is that? Should I not say that on the internet?
That's a fucking veteran SHOT Show fucking insider tip. You're gonna ruin it for the rest of us.
Okay, then I won't tell them about the hidden Walgreens. I won't do it.
You fuck. Been there more times than I care to admit.
Oh, haven't we all, man? I'm gonna do a refresh here.
Tell you what, I got to run out of here in, like, let's say a minute.
Yeah, go.
I got to run back in. A lot of these people are here. You know, we're having a good time, but
of
I
course,
just want to hang out with the people that are here to support me. But I've obviously, I appreciate everything you've done in this race, and I appreciate all the, really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, all the support that you guys have put out there for me. It's been humbling, and without getting emotional about it, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's been our pleasure. We love you to death. Proud of you, man. Go enjoy your family. I'm gonna text you the second I see what's up. But have a great night.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you guys so much.
Later, man.
All right, bye, guys.
Later. All right, guys. Close that out. Get everything back over here. Man, it's such a, like, genuinely just a moment of gushing. Really good guy. Honest to goodness, a really good guy. I genuinely hope he wins. Man, Tony is still going down in the percentages, guys. And so here's the way this is kind of going to work. I'm going to go back to chats as much as I can to kind of just interact with you guys and have some fun while we're watching the results come in. But when it changes, I'll give you updates, and kind of that's just the way it's going to roll until the race is called. So let me just tell you where we're at right now, because 55% of the votes have come in again. So as they continue to come in, a lot of the lead that Tony had is minimizing. So currently he's at 54.8. When I started this, he was at 60%. So as more votes are rolling in, it's very clear that Brandon is picking up a pretty good size fight back from particularly the rural counties. So let me scoot myself over here for a second, because I got my stuff all discombobulated when I was trying to make that work. There we go. That actually works perfectly. So over here on the left side of the little map right here, you're talking about all of these little areas in the middle. I don't think you guys can see my cursor. Yeah, you can't see my cursor. But all the stuff in the middle was completely blank when we started. So San Antonio to the right, that little 5 squares to the right you're seeing, that's where Tony Gonzales had early voting reporting coming in. He had a big lead. There's another little, honestly, it looks like an origami turkey, right in the north part of the district, because San Antonio district, the 23, goes from pretty much the right angle of Texas all the way down to the bottom of San Antonio. So Brandon is picking up most of the rural counties between, which, I mean, he just told us, if you guys watched, he kind of spent a lot of ground game. I know he spent a lot of effort going to all these places, but the one that he said that he really needed to perform well in was specifically Bexar County, or he called it Bear County with the silent X. I'm going Bexar County because it's right there on the screen. But you've got 56% of the vote in, and it's 60-40. That's what he said was a big deal. So that was a good one for him. El Paso is slightly Tony Gonzales, but there's so few votes in, only like 300. We'll get that in a second. But where we're at right this second, again, 54.8 versus 45. Now I'm going to go over here to the chat real quick and kind of go through the origami turkey. See? Thank you, Matt Weber. Listen, I try to cut it as I can, all right? So you're saying there's a chance. I love that reference. Good movie. It's pronounced Bear County. Okay, fine. I'm going to go with it. Bear County. I trust all of you guys. Now, see, we the people just put something in the chat. This is incredibly important. Holy crap balls. Would it be amazing if he won? But the fact that he's even close is a hell of an accomplishment. Let's go, Brandon. That is so true. And as Brandon said, you heard him in that call, $10 million was spent to destroy him. A YouTuber. Guys, that's a big deal. Like, the Speaker of the House came down, the Governor of Texas came down, and this is the result? Tony, you're not doing it. And as Brandon said, he's going to be the sleep paralysis demon of him for the rest of his life. Oh, it's good. He's a funny dude. All right, so let me check here. Race isn't over until 3 a.m., then it all changes. Listen. This is a different thing. All right. I'm just trying to catch up all these chats. Yeah, I wish a lot more of us lived in District 23 because it would be so amazing to see him pull this out. Totally worth it. Major thunderstorms are rolling through the 23rd right now. Does that mean I'm going to be on a longer live stream than I intended? Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, that's a really good question. Trinoculus. If Brandon wins, will he join the Freedom Caucus in the House? I would expect so. He hasn't alluded to that. He hasn't told me offline or anything of that nature. I think, honestly, the first step is to get the primary and kick Tony to the curb, which, oh, God, I want that to happen so bad. However, I could see it happening. It does make sense because of some of his endorsements. Bob Good from Virginia, who Tony Gonzales has actually threatened, he's the chairman of the House Freedom Caucus, and he endorsed him. So that does kind of make sense that would align with that. And if you're taking one establishment away and you're putting in a House Freedom Caucus member, I mean, that's a thing right there, guys. And I'm looking at the... man, you guys are really loving this corn thing. And it's kind of funny. I can't really say a lot on the internet about it, but that is funny. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. $10 million for a random YouTuber he's basically losing to. It's not wrong. That's not wrong at all. No rain here in San Antonio. Okay, so that's good. How's it going? Let's see, little update. Nothing's been updated yet. We're kind of at a stalemate moment right now for the reporting. 54.8% for Tony, 45.2% for Brandon, with right around, like I said, 55%. The difference is around 1,800 votes, which has been kind of the standard up and down. It's been plus or minus a couple, but that's been pretty standardized. By the way, guys, in the comments right there for me, let me know how cool is that Brandon chimed in on the night of his election. He walked away from his election party. Come on, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's such a cool thing you guys got to see that. And I got to have him on my show. That was so cool. Yeah, that was cool. Why not you on Timcast? All right, so many people have asked me this. If Timcast calls me or emails me, I will absolutely go. That is not a decision from my end. Just to say that out again, many people have said, why aren't you on Timcast? Because I haven't gotten an invite yet. I promise if I do, it'll be there. I will fly to West Virginia and have a party with them. I will do it in studio, but the invite's got to be sent first. So if you're watching, Tim, call me, email me. Anyway, that's that. But I would absolutely go. I love me some Tim Pool. He's hilarious. Let's see. You forgot to thank him for his service. I will absolutely thank him for his service, and thank you guys for the super chats. I know it's an unsubscribed podcast joke. I will absolutely tell him thank you for his service. Tim Fool. Take Tim's beanie off. Okay, what if I threw a loop and I wore a beanie? Then you wouldn't know. Little funny story, actually, while we're waiting on more stuff here. Yeah, 55 still. So while we're waiting on stuff, one time I did a video on Tim Pool or something, and I was wearing a beanie, and someone called me a swole Tim Pool, and I thought that was kind of funny because while I am swollen, my beard's better. I just thought it was funny. Oh man, the beanie is Tim. The body is a vehicle. That's totally true. All right. So everyone, talk to Tim for me. Absolutely. And listen. Email is live@langleyfirearmsacademy.com. Email me. Do it. Faux show. Would love to have you. Would love to be there. That'd be so cool. All right, 54.8. Yep, he's still 54.8 with 55% of votes in. I'm going to have to make that a little bit larger for me because I'm blind. There we go. I'm not really blind. I don't know. What do you guys want? Do you guys want to see the percentage or do you want to see the map change? Or both? All right, so let's see here. We've got a super chat. Thank you, guys. I think the fact that the Rhino got 6,371 less early votes this time and Brandon only got 73 less is huge, I think. Gotta jump those E's in there, guys. Make me look like a dum-dum on the internet. Reading words wrong and stuff. Both. Okay, all right. Let's get back out here. There you go. This is actually nice with me like right here off to the side. That's good. You see the main star of the show over here. I love that. That's good. I want to see Brandon 52%. So do I. Man, this would be so sweet. Oh, this would be so sweet. And you would see it live right here on Langley Outdoors Academy. I don't want to say that. Never mind. I was going to say something I shouldn't say. Withdrawn. It's a great place. It's a great place to have fun and pass our blessings on to the next generation. Man, oh man, oh man. This is almost a professional stream. But listen, I'm trying to be like relatable. I'm not trying to be like uber professional. Like, come on, let's not be crazy. It's all about you guys. It's definitely the beard. I mean, if I were to put a suit on and like, you know, put a blazer on and have a t-shirt under a blazer and a cap on, I don't know, that just wouldn't work. That wouldn't be my vibe. Election's loaded like my diaper. Jeez, you guys are going nuts. Trinoculus. Next week, primary Cornyn. Please do. Oh, sweet baby Moses. In a basket floating in the Nile. Please do. Oh, if John Cornyn got kicked out of Congress, my heart would smile. Because the infringement that guy allowed through the Senate Safer Communities Act, or Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, was egregious. Oh, gross. No ascot. You have a face for radio. Thanks, James. Thanks. I will have you know I've been told I'm quite the tasty dish. So stick that in your corncob pipe and smoke it. Please, for the love of God, never wear a suit. I can be honest, I don't think I could ever wear a suit for like a full-time gig. I don't know. Not looking good. I don't know if it's not looking good. I'll be honest with you. I genuinely don't think it's bad. I mean, like the amount of reporting that's coming in. Remember what Brandon had said prior, that the early voting always favors the incumbent, and it's the leftist areas that voted for Tony. So, I mean, it kind of checks out. Cornyn's next. Oh, I would love it so much. Jeffrey Dahmer told him he was a tasty dish. Oh, I opened that door. I walked right through it. I don't know if I could pull off a tweed suit. I bring fun news. I get to go see kinfolk in Florida next week. That's good. Florida's amazing right now. Man, you guys are typing so fast in the comments that I can barely keep up. You should shave your head if Herrera wins. Well, I'm actually kind of due. It wouldn't be much of a change because I buzz my head anyway. So it's just so convenient. And all this, my hair fell down anyway, so we all good. When do results finish? All right, that's an excellent question, Scramped. So the polls closed at 7 p.m. Central Time, so they've already been closed about an hour and a half ago. So we're starting to filter in the results now, and a lot of people are watching this race. I mean, there's some other political-based polling and election channels that are watching specifically this race, so it's really cool to see. I'm here for it. Why would anyone vote for Tony Damn Rhino? Because some people don't like to upset the apple cart, to be quite honest with you. That's exactly why. And they watch an ad, and they saw an email, and they heard he was from North Carolina Evil. ICP wore suits. You can rock it. Yeah. Thanks. Maybe one day I'll surprise you guys and I'll wear a suit. I'll bring Tim in, and he and I will both have suits on. Be so point. What time is final reporting? I honestly don't know. It's just got to filter in. Fitted Italian suit and everything. What's the biggest urban area in the district? That is San Antonio, Primark. That is this one right over here. Beep. This is this area. Frio County, Medina County, Uvalde, and Zavala. Zavala. And I have been told Bexar County still remains unchanged, 60-40, 50%, 56% of votes in. Wow, Nick, thank you for that super chat. That's extremely generous. All you guys are extremely generous. When you guys do super chats, it's like, it's really, really humbling, and I appreciate it. For a corduroy jacket with leather elbows, wow. Am I going to be a professor? Because I'd be Indiana Jones. All right, so this is one right here. This is another thing I'm going to show you guys real quick. This one, hey, come here. This little county right here, these two were not yellow a second ago. In fact, more votes just came in, 59% in. Tony has fallen to 54.1. He just lost 0.7%. Okay, this is getting interesting. This is absolutely fascinating. And right now, the total report in is 59%. Wow, this is crazy cool, guys. So Brandon's almost at 46 and is 54. I mean, like. So 10,300 for Tony and 87 or 88 for Brandon. He's closed the gap 1,500. Wow, he has closed the gap 1,500. So a minute ago it was 1,800. He just picked up plus 300, which obviously translated to the percentage change. This is really cool to see. Man, if this keeps going, guys, I'm going to be real happy real fast. I gave away SHOT Show secrets. That's so funny. Got an update in percentage. Yes, 54.1%, 45.9% for Brandon, 59% of votes in. That is correct, 59%. Brandon is 1,500 votes behind, which gives you an idea of how small and impactful every one person is. Brandon wins, liberals cry. I'm going to be honest with you, wise man. If Brandon wins, more than liberals cry. You're talking about a meltdown in the Republican Party, much more than the left, much more in the Republican Party. Some of the counties voting this election are in the Mountain Time Zone. That is true. Brandon actually said that, David. So, again, thank you guys for the super chats. Like, it's incredibly kind of you. The Mountain Time... There goes another county for Brandon. Hudspeth just turned orange. This is incredible. So Mountain Standard Time is some of the counties because it's a very large district. It's like 7 hours across, Brandon said, and he did confirm Mountain Time is some of them. If Brandon wins, Braden will shave his head. Again, mobile, that's not that big of a feat. I do it every 2 weeks. I mean, I don't really care if you guys know. Like, I wear a translucent hat. I just have my beard that I take care of. 5,000 people, guys. This is so cool. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the Brandon election. This is really cool. There's another update. Hold the phone, guys. 62% of votes in. Now it's 53.6, Tony. 46.4, Brandon. Brandon is pulling back. Wow. Okay, that's a big one. Hold on a second. I got some super chats I've got to address. Texas lead the way. Hopefully Georgia follows. That'd be cool. Tony hates flamethrowers. Never vote for a guy like that. Valid thoughts, one and all. It's amazing. Guys, seriously, if you're just now tuning in, as more votes have been coming in, Tony's lead has been going down. You're talking about 60% Tony, 40% Brandon when the polls first closed. That was early voting. Now, Brandon is at 46.4 and Tony is at 53.6. Guys, this is genuinely becoming a thing. Those numbers, that's big. That's indicative of something awesome. And we're at 63% of votes in. That is incredible. This is so awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. This is really cool. And seriously, guys, I just want to say one thing about the super chats and about you guys watching and supporting the channel and all the sponsorship spots that we do. All of it goes to fuel the fight for the Second Amendment. And when you guys do things like this, it really is heartwarming to me, because that's how we hired Katie to start her own channel and also provide research and do a lot of behind the scenes stuff to make the channel better. That's how we're able to do another show with Tim. This entire thing is all about fueling freedom, and a lot of that goes right back into all of this. And I genuinely thank you very much, because it would not be possible without you guys. And I just, a moment of true transparency. You guys are really incredible. Super chat. I hope Brandon goes after Tony regardless for slander and defamation of character, because what Tony has done is beyond disgusting. Also love your channel. Thank you, Andrew. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that because it was during a campaign. Who do I want to win? I want Brandon to win. Abso-freaking-lutely. There would be a -1 in the establishment Rhino column and a +1 in the two-way positive column. And also it would get a gun controller out. And more importantly, and this is actually probably one of the most important parts, it would strike fear into the establishment that you cannot vote for gun control because you will be primaried. That's a really big thing, and something behind this that's massive. I'm just saying, if that happens, if this happens, that's a very big thing. The high-waisted fiend, yeah, someone actually did run against the high-waisted fiend in the last election. Matthew Casey says in a super chat, any way to check in with Brandon to see what's up with the poll watcher situation? I will absolutely check up with him as it develops. Right now, he's watching the same numbers we are. I know there's a lot of things going on, and if that becomes a thing, 100% I will be out there talking about it. Guarantee that. Come on, Braden. Come on, Brandon, sorry. Full face tattoo. Yeah, no, I can't do that. If Brandon wins, you wear a dress challenge. You know, back in the day, that would have actually been funny, but now it's a little too close to reality, so I'm not going to do that. I never get her vids. Faith, I assume you're talking about Katie. Breaking, not looking good for Tony. That's right. Guys, I am trying to keep up with these chats. You guys are so awesome. So cool. Thank you for the super chat, Will. You guys are like seriously incredible. Looks your chant, bud. Keep up the great work. Tell me you're awesome without telling me you're awesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. All right, I'm just so ready for these updates, guys, because genuinely, you're talking about a lead that is completely devolving for Tony. And if this truly goes down the way that it could, oh my God. Oh, it's going to be incredible. All right, so actually, hold on a second. I can share with you something. This is something that's new. If you look over here at the Culberson and then you look at Brewster, both of these columns are favoring Herrera. Dang it. Where'd the other one go? Show all. Here we go. If we go down a little bit, these are the counties that are favoring Brandon in yellow. Brewster is one of them, and the other one that I was in Hudspeth is favoring. That's what I was just saying. But the yellow here, those are all the ones that are favoring him, and it's about 50-50 split. I mean, if you look at those, let's just do it real quick. We got time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 for Brandon, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So Brandon actually has more counties. It's incredible. Super chat from Nick. Since I can't root for a red wave and I don't feel right about rooting for a... Let's go, Brandon. See, guys, some of you guys get me and I'm like, I'm reading it. Oh, I can't say that part. You guys are hilarious. So does it have to be over 50% or whoever's the highest? So when the amount of all voting is in, whoever has... Well, because there's only two people, one person's going to have over 50. I mean, you're not going to have a 49 and 49 and 1% not vote because this is the Republican primary, right? So it's going to be one or the other is going to win. And I'll be honest with you, Brandon is closing this. It's still 1,500 votes. That's it. 1,500 votes. That's crazy. In Maverick County, let me look for you. I'm just going to look for the ones in 0. I thought I saw Maverick already. Maverick, no. Maverick is Tony Gonzales, 115 votes. 100% went to Tony. 115 votes. But 60% of the votes are in. Okay, I get it. 60% of the votes are in. That's early voting. 115 people. Now, the one county I don't see here is Ward, W-A-R-D, Ward County, that has not reported in. Man, this is exciting stuff, guys. Still 1,500 though. Oh, I'm not discounting it. I know it's still 1,500. I'm just saying that's how close Brandon has made this, with the establishment pouring in the Speaker of the House, the Governor of Texas, and the $10 million of campaign spending that they did against Brandon. So, I mean, like, understand, I get it. It's only 1,500, but I mean, if you parse that out, let's just have some fun real quick. $10 million. We're going to do 1,500 people, $10 million. That is point... I did that wrong. Hold, please. Okay, that is... God. That is $68,965.51 per person to get the edge. Just to give you an idea, $68,000. It's crazy. That alone is just mind-boggling. Thank you guys very much for the super chats. You guys are awesome. I thought I missed one. Here we go. I did miss one. Super chat. Get an AK-50 tattoo if Brandon wins. What? Why do you guys want me to do things to my body? Good Lord. You get a heart. All right, so Jim asked a very good question in a super chat. Sorry for the ignorance. If Brandon wins the primary, is he still going to have to fight a Democrat, or is this the seat? Is this seat GOP safe? This is a GOP safe seat. So whoever wins this primary is effectively going to go on to Congress. That's the way that this is going to work. Still at 63%. God, I want more percentages because every time it happens, Tony goes down, and I am so here for Tony going down. Guys, 6,000 people, well, really, 5,700 people in this live stream. Hello to each and every one of your beautiful faces. Thank you guys so much for hanging in here. I don't even know how long this is going to be, but we're here. This is the moment. If you guys missed Brandon earlier, he called in. Make sure you guys back that up because that was Brandon in purest form. I am so here for this. This is so much fun. See, look at this. I brought water because I knew. Something inside me told me this was going to take forever. We love you, Braden. Well, thank you, Lady Oculus. That's kind of a cool name. If all 67 or 5,700 of us could vote for Brandon, he'd win. That's very true. Some of these I just can't read because they're hilarious. Oh, hold on. Someone said Zavala turned yellow, and I think they are correct. Let's see. Hold on. A few super chats. If you look at the counties that have gone to Brandon, they are 95 plus reporting. Almost all the ones Tony still has 25% to go. That's a good call. We will watch that for sure. I would rather see Brandon box Tony for the seat. That would be really funny. John, thank you for watching. It is my pleasure beyond pleasure. But someone said something. Zavala County just turned green or orange. Where is Zavala? See, I'm learning where everywhere is. This is ridiculous. I think it's this one. No, it is this one. Yeah. People, that's a big deal. Good call out. So with 95% of the votes in, Brandon just took Zavala County. That is a big freaking deal. Okay, that's in the San Antonio area. So on the bottom right over there, where these little Uvalde and Medina and all that area right there is a stronghold of Tony. Okay, Zavala County flipping, that's a big deal. Guys, I swear to you, if oh my gosh, if Tony gets unseated by a YouTuber, my good friend Brandon Herrera, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gonna be incredible. That is huge. Steven, I really hope that's correct because it's looking tasty. Brandon's now at 46.7 with 64% of the votes in by a YouTuber. By the way, I'm going to tease something. I have not ruled out anything of following this exact same path. Just saying. Just want to throw that out there. In time. Once I have defeated them on the field of battle in capitalist free markets, I will defeat them in the political spectrum. We're going to see. We're going to see, people. This is pretty awesome. Wait, hold on. Someone says 620 vote difference. Can I not add? I don't think that's right. Please, almighty God, let's go, Brandon. Back it up, Tony. 11,000 to 9,500. No, it's still 1,400. Well, really, technically 1,340. $10 million dues is a lot on a race. It is a lot on a race. All right, let's see this. Oh, I got a lot of things over here. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm totally texting Brandon because I'm excited. Guys, this is so much fun. Good call out, you guys. Watching this map, turning Zavala, or catching Zavala turning yellow. Oh, that is tasty and delicious. Guys, if the votes today come in for Brandon and he destroys the early vote, oh, that's going to be amazing. David Gray says red wave. All right, got another. Hold on. Oh, my God, I got to slow these down for the Super Chats. Imagine spending millions of dollars on campaigning to sit in Congress and dictate people's lives just to get memed on by some autistic kid from YouTube. I won't tell him you said that, even though he's probably got the stream pulled up. It's twisted. That's twisted and wrong, but it's funny. Oh, man. So one of my favorite things Tony said to me, Tony, he didn't talk to me. Brandon, what Brandon said to me was they were going after him on the internet, and he said, which is ironic because going after me on the internet is kind of like fighting a shark in water. And that was one of the best things he said to me behind the scenes in this race, which I absolutely love. All right, another percentage in, another percentage goes to Brandon. Guys, I mean, Tony is losing support. He's at 1,300 votes now. That is absolutely incredible. All right. Got some more super chats to go through. Hold on one second. If Brandon can clutch it and we continue to vote in more like him, perhaps we can see some accountability in the future for the ABC agencies. Hopefully. Got a couple more. Hold on a second. As a Canadian, let's go Brandon. Threw that in there just because, got to. And the last one right here, Brandon is our only right answer. We need to help him stomp Tony. Oh, I would love to have him stomp Tony. I would love for Tony to be very, very upset and very, very mad and big mad and not be able to be in Congress anymore because mostly his vote on gun control, the border, and how he's just a rhino establishment shill. Too soft? Okay. Oh, man, this is so exciting. 65% of the votes in. People, this is how dreams start. This is how dreams start. All right, hold on a second. Let me get down here. These chats are flying in fast and furious. We are at 6,400. I know I made an ATF reference, but thank you guys for tuning in. We need to make Tony cry. Man, there's a lot of corns and hot dog references in reference to Tony on these chats. These guys have got some really focused on something. Brandon down to 1,300 votes. That is correct. We need more. Guys, it is happening. This is so cool. This is so incredible to see. Now 6.6 lead, now 6.4. Yeah. From 2K to 1,300. That's right. Let's go, Brady. Tony for unemployment. That's the best one I've seen in a minute. I love that. Watch Tony pull a Hillary Clinton. What, call everyone a basket of deplorables or just be overall crazy? Like, what do you want? What are we talking about here? 6,500. Jill Stein, you guys are hilarious. If you guys are just now getting in here, I'm just going to do a brief recap because a lot of people have joined. We're at 6,500 people now, and thank you guys for tuning in because this is so cool to see one of my buddies doing this. I'm trying to provide the best analysis I can, but also be personally involved. If you're just now tuning in, when Tony and Brandon's race results started to come in, Tony had a lead of 20 points, 60% to 40%. That was right at 7 p.m. Central Time. Now, you are looking at a degenerating lead down to 53.2% for Tony and 46.8% for Brandon. Brandon is now 1,300 votes behind. He started out 2,000 behind. This is really cool. Brandon was in here earlier, and he's, as always, he is being Brandon the only way Brandon knows how to be Brandon. It was great to have him on here. It was really fun. So, guys, make sure you watch the replay because it was really cool. The real question is, when Brandon wins, can he mount the AK-50 on the wall in his office? I bet you he would do it. I don't know actually if he could do it because it might be against the law in D.C. I don't know. Maybe he'll make a wooden one. New to your channel, Lucky One. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, are we going to break 10,000 subscribers, or excuse me, 10,000 concurrent viewers on this stream? Because that would be a record on my channel. I'm going to be honest. I'm just saying. So, you know, do the share thing, do the like thing. Let's see if we can do it. That'd be really cool. Super chat. Cheers to Brandon from Maine. Good luck to the man. With one of these. Dude, that's so awesome. You guys are so cool. I look at my life and I just go, I'm so blessed. You guys are so awesome. Lauren Bobert carried a gun around. She did indeed carry a gun around. There's a whole lot of kerfluffle about that whole thing. Hit that sub button, says Alexander. I agree, please do. Update. Was there an update? Not really. The vote count's roughly the same. It's like 1275 now. We're still at 65% of the vote. We got 53.2% for Tony and 46.8% for Brandon. Brandon, oh, let's go, Brandon. Oh, man, this is so awesome. Good luck from the UK. This is so cool. Worldwide. That's amazing. All right, got some super chats. Vote Democrats out of the Republican Party. Facts. Wiseman, we need this for the Second Amendment community like a fat kid likes cake. Ernest has lied so many times on Twitter, needs someone to tell the truth. I would agree, and Brandon is really good at telling the truth in a very unpolitical manner, which is so much fun to watch. Maybe Tony can use some of his hair grease to slide his way back down to Sonny Anthony. I think that's how you say that. Oh, come on. Let's go, baby. Keep on devolving, Tony. I'm here for it. One vote difference in LaSalle County. Well, now I gotta go look at LaSalle County. I don't even know what's going on here. Hold on a second. Let me find LaSalle County. Let's go, Brandon, with a super chat. Thank you, Elliot. Wait, it said Brandon's down? Okay, I'm gonna look up here. Loving? That seems like a nice place. I'm going to be honest. I bet you Tony is not. LaSalle County. Hold the phone. 53% of votes in, and he is one vote down in LaSalle County, another suburb of San Antonio. That's a big freaking deal. All right. Bexar County he was talking about. Bexar County, he's actually making gains. 63% in, and wow, he's making work. So if you guys are new, Brandon all the way, we need more like him. I completely concur and agree. So this is so cool. This map right here, guys, on the right, where you're seeing all of these little numbers pop up, this entire map, yellow is Brandon, red is Tony Gonzales, okay? So you are looking at something that has shifted yellow over and over and over, and just as time goes, it goes more and more yellow. Now, here's the payoff. If the most populous areas start flipping to Brandon, like the San Antonio parts down here, like with Zavala and Dimmitt and LaSalle, that starts flipping yellow, guys, he'll be in Congress. That's the stronghold right there. So I am excited to see it. He catches Bexar County. Oh, baby. Baby, oh, baby. I will be extremely pleased. We'll see. Tony is a Democrat. He absolutely has been. Can Brandon do blue flag laws to take away any anti-2A security teams and make them have to be like the rest of them? Blue flag laws. That's funny. Magic 8 Ball says Tony tried to hire Corn Pop to take out Brandon. Magic 8 Ball never lies. Well, Jesse, find out if Magic 8 Ball says Brandon's going to win. Walrus Hunter. Brandon proves that we the people still have the power if we get off our butts and actually participate in our republic. Yes! That's what I've been trying to drive towards in my channel content for 3 years. Guys, we have it. We have the Constitution. We have the judicial that can't go outside the Constitution. They are pushing and they are losing everywhere that they try, except when they pass laws in Congress, which only take longer in the court system. We have what we need, and we can absolutely take this to the House. Imagine if every single gun owner voted. Because they don't. Guys, we would have it. It would be beautiful. They would cry. There'd be tears. They wouldn't even know what to do. They'd say, oh no. They'd probably say something else too, but, you know. Alex, thank you for the super chat, you guys. Oh, man, 6,800. Guys, welcome in, welcome in. We are getting here. Let's go, Brandon. Support for Indiana. Incredible. Thank you, James. Guys, this is exciting stuff. I hope you tell all your friends about this, because watching this happen, no matter how this goes, this is incredible to witness. This is something that genuinely, who would have thought this would even be possible, that a YouTuber was able to pull this off and pull $10 million out of the campaign coffers of the Republican establishment. Guys, I'm just saying, big deal. Click on size of lead. Okay, let's see. Okay. There you go. Right there. Tony's entire lead is coming from Bexar County. Right there. This switches. Brandon wins. Just saying. I like by leader. Oh man, this is some exciting stuff. I'm very happy. Arizona viewer, are there areas that can cause him to win? Yes, what he just told us on the FaceTime call was this one right here, Bexar County. If he wins Bexar County, it's over. Brandon wins. That's what he told me. So he said he needs a strong showing in Bexar County. He said he feels good about El Paso, and honestly, it's 11 votes difference with 50% votes in. Watch Tony run against Brandon as a Democrat if he loses. I would not be surprised. Dude, guys, that would be so funny. Oh, hold on a second. We have a new thing here. Ward County, that's new. Ward County has come in. Tony is winning it with 47% of the votes. That is a red area. But, 2% more. 67% of the votes in. 53.1% for Tony. 46.9%, which, if you have been paying attention, that is more of a decline for Tony. So, have at you. That is incredible. Bexar County is super liberal, someone says. LaSalle, I'm on it. Hold on. LaSalle, still one vote. Nothing has changed. Williamson County stands with Brandon, also trying to finish building my new AR-9. Good things happen when I build new pew-pews. That's right, because it's freedom in America. Honestly, I love doing that activity just because it's such a brain cleanse, man. I spend so much time digitally looking at lefties and gun controllers that when I get to actually like tweak with stuff, oh, it's amazing. I love doing it. That's funny. So this is a good one. Greetings from San Diego. Tony's probably freaking out right now. I would agree, David. Tony is not happy with what's happening right now. Now, does that mean he's going to lose immediately? No, it does not. However, it should not be this right now. I'm just telling you. 67% of votes are in. It should not be this right here. And the next thing from a super chat, a chicken for every oven and an AK for above every mantle. That is, of course, a play on history. A chicken in every pot, and it's a chicken in every pot, and I can't remember if it was like an ox in every field or a roof over every head or something like that. But there's a chicken in a pot. Trust me, it's there. I believe it was FDR in the New Deal. You guys can definitely correct me on that, but I'm doing all this from just memory. So let me know. I think it's chicken in every pot and I don't know, whatever. You guys can tell me. I can't remember. I live in Bexar County, and it is very liberal. Cool, we got a local in here. Yeah, it looks like Bexar County is pretty close to Austin, and Austin's kind of like the of Texas. Maverick County numbers don't reflect the true vote yet. Okay, let's take a look at Maverick County real quick. I think Maverick County was actually down here. It was not at all. There it is. Okay. 60% of the votes are in and 115 for Tony. 115. These are all early voting numbers, guys. So here's the thing. Oh, I saw a super chat. Hold on. 218 likes with 6.8 thousand people watching. Actually, it's 7,300 right now, and you guys are all incredible, and I love it so much. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we've got a history correction here. A chicken in every pot and 2 cars in every garage, or a car in a garage in every garage. Thank you for correcting me. I was close. It was not FDR. It was Herbert Hoover. Man, how'd that work out? Great Depression. Midnight Rodeo with a super chat. Braden for VP when Brandon takes the White House in 2028. I don't even think you guys would know what to do with all that freedom. That would be incredible. If I was VP, you know the first thing I'd do if I was VP? Very first thing? I'd take the Office of Gun Violence Prevention. I'd be like, scoot. That's the first thing I would do. And then I'd say, hey, where'd Kamala mess up? Down at that border thing? Where'd she not go? I'll go there. That's what I would do. Hit the like button. Lance, thank you so much, guys. Listen, personal goal. If we're going to get to 10,000 concurrent viewers, that'll be really, really cool. That'd be amazing. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You guys have the ability. Like, share, love, tell people. All the things. By the way, fair warning. I'm going full energy as I can, no matter how long this stream goes. But the longer it goes, the more silly I'm going to get. I'm just, fair warning. I'm on the internet right now. It happens. Let's see, how long are we in here? The chat going on right now, we're going over an hour and 11. It's not bad. Did you guys watch the live stream, by the way, of the Judiciary Committee where we streamed for 4 hours, Jim Jordan yelling at Steve Dettelbach? That was awesome. All right, hold on a second. Let me check something. No, that's not it. Uvalde's 91%, 300 behind. I mean, honestly, with the tragedy there, I could expect that. Medina County has closed to 100 votes behind. Holy crap. Guys, this, I don't want to jinx it, but that looks really good. The whole country needs Brandon to win tonight. That is very true. Let me check if he texted back. If Brandon doesn't win, he has to become the ATF director. No ifs, ands, or commie butts about it. Incredible. Braden 2028, let's go Brandon. That all depends how some things play out. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not ruled out a congressional run. I have absolutely not done that. So I'm intrigued. Let's see if I can get in there like a little rodent and just tear some stuff up. Like, oh, look, what's this widget do? Ah, that was Nancy Pelosi's girder. Oh. There are too many Democrats running as Republicans. Facts. All right, 67%. Nothing has changed. We're just going to keep on going on the show. Maverick looks sus. You guys are hilarious. Man, you guys are using the emojis, the 100%, the hearts, the laughs. I'm loving seeing all this interaction. This is really cool. Do it and run. I might just. Oh, hold on. We got a youngin' here. Super chat. I'm a 23-year-old conservative. I'm working on getting into politics myself. Glad to see Brandon try about the change he wants to see, not just talking about America. Hey, I love it. I love it. I mean, honestly, guys, the stuff that do it. The count has not changed. We are still stagnant at 67%. 2A YouTube for Congress. Honestly, I expect it to happen with a couple of us. I really do. I mean, like I'm not going to tell you exactly which ones because there's certain ones that I think will and certain ones that I think won't. But I do think you have not seen the only time that this will happen. Imagine if Brandon inspired all the gun tubers to consolidate their followers and create a 2A super PAC. Ooh, intriguing idea. So here's the thing with that. Because of the way the YouTube system works, that would be very difficult to be like combine it. However, I could definitely see some sort of super PAC or something coming that would do things like that from me. Stay tuned. I'm working on something that you guys will be very intrigued with. That's part of the reason Katie's involved. We hired her. That's part of the reason Tim's involved. We got other people you don't know about. Oh, it's about to hit. We're about to have something pop because we are going to take everything Loving County, I love that so much, to the bank. All right. Let me check on a few things here. I'm looking at Crane County. I'm looking at Upton. Okay, Reagan County. Okay, whatever. Oh, hold on a second. LaSalle, still 1 vote. Frio, like 6 votes. I'm watching Medina, though. Medina's 100 votes different. That is a big deal. Bexar County, still about the same, 58-42. That one hasn't really changed in 63% of votes. That means they're counting the votes today. That's what that means. All right, so we're still chilling at 67% of the votes in. Let me catch up on my chats over here, my correspondence with the people. Uvalde County, he is losing. I'll tell you right here. It's right there. He's losing by 300 or 250 votes. Cosmic Bender, the super chat. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. You're being amazing. I'm a 23-year-old welder from Washington State, and I hate my governor, and I wish Brandon good luck. That's awesome. That's so sweet. Kick this rhino out, gun tuber for Congress. That's right. Thank you guys for the super chat. Thank you, Stan. If Tony wins, that's sad. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, Flavius, and this is the most powerful point to understand as we go through this and we're waiting on updates. The 2A community, the gun tubers, the YouTubers, the non-rhinos, the ones trying to kick out the establishment and take more power from the establishment, they almost have nothing to lose here. And let me explain what I mean. And this is kind of political insider stuff. They ran Brandon Herrera. Brandon Herrera challenges existing incumbent. Brandon Herrera would only be a plus for the Freedom Caucus and a plus, basically a minus on gun control votes and a plus for gun rights. Okay? Tony wins, the status quo stays the same. Brandon wins, they're net -1. So even if Brandon loses, they still showed they had to spend $10 million to take him out. They still showed they were afraid of him. They still showed all of these things, which is going to inspire more and more races going forward. So even in worst case scenario he loses, they've lost. And we're in the best case scenario he wins, they've lost. Understand, this is how this works. We're going to win either way. We're just going to like one a whole lot more. Keep that in mind as we go through this. That's a big part of this. New votes in, not yet, Crash, not yet. We're still at 67. We're holding firm. It is a live update you guys are watching. So that's that. It's almost a 3% difference at this point. Exactly. I mean, effectively, yes, because one goes away from the other. Effectively 3%. So Tony is still leading by 1,400 votes. So that number has stayed pretty constant. It's been from 13 to 18. It started at 2,000. Another super chat. I want Trump to put Kyle Rittenhouse in charge of the White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Oh, sweet Lord. I know Kyle. Nah. He's good doing what he do. He good. Let's not do that. Let's not put lightning rods everywhere. Let's save our lightning rods for certain areas. It'd be much easier if Trump could just come in and just destroy the Office of Gun Violence Prevention and send all the gun controllers that are from Every Time for Gun Safety inside of it out. No. Other than that, big dreams. It doesn't matter if Tony wins. Brandon made him work for it. And America needs a new generation of leaders. He needs to run again. It'd be kind of a cool idea. All right. Now, I missed a couple of these super chats. Even if Tony wins, in 2 years he's cooked. It just takes time for word to get out, and Brandon is just now getting his name out there in the district. Exactly. Brandon should run again if he loses. It's close. Exactly again. That is 100% correct. Guys, this already has shown you so much more politically than what they wanted to show you. I'm just being fully transparent with you. The Speaker of the House coming down into a primary race, extremely unusual. Governor Greg Abbott endorsing Tony Gonzales, moderately unusual. Against his own in a primary, come on. And then $10 million of Rhino Super PAC and Tony Gonzales money, yeah. I mean, guys, it's a big deal. Game ready. Walrus Hunter, this is an important statement. I didn't bring this forward. He did. It's sad how many gun guys are black-pilled. Even if this brings us hope, this is a huge win. Exactly. Guys, genuinely, we are in a point, something has shifted. I'm telling you, something has shifted in the 2A space. We have seen a dramatic shift in the last 3 years from anger to action. It's something that I have oriented my channel directly at, because it's one thing to be upset about something. It's one thing to be frustrated and irritated. It's a whole nother thing to take that and then use it to fuel action and movement. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing bits and pieces of it. I'm seeing sparkles of it. It's happening. Brandon's a great example. There's more going on under the surface than a lot would believe. And, you know, I've been called pie in the sky. I've said I'm just selling hopium. I swear to you, I'm not. That's the whole point of my channel. We are making a difference. 67% still. Oh, I am on pins and needles. I got a few super chats I got to read up in this. Hold on a second. Everything is so crazy now. I have to get a second job just to afford a $3,000 vehicle. What happened to this country? I'm only 28, and it changed quickly. It changed quickly because it lurched to the left. That's what happened. And it is lurching back. Again, prior statement. This is a start. 2A candidates rise up. It's time to unite. Completely agree, Vinny. Austin, Newsom versus Herrera on a live gun debate. Let's go, Brandon. That would be a thing. I'll be honest with you. I would actually like to take that from Brandon, because I love me some Brandon. Update. Hold on. Big one. Timeout. Pause. Guys, 70% of votes are now in. Brandon just gained again 47.4 to 52.6. Guys, this is quickly turning away from Tony Gonzales. This is a big deal. We are effectively in a 2.5 point race right now. This is incredible. If he wins, his business will get targeted. If he wins, he'll be able to affect a lot of things that you guys don't even know about yet. This is awesome, guys. Make sure you're sharing this stream out. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Vote totals are changing too. Yep. We're down to 1,100 now. Oh, snap. Guys, hold the phone. Big one. Medina County. You know how I was telling you that was trending? We are at 85% votes in. He just took Medina County. So if you are watching, and you can see on my screen right now, these yellow counties that I'm hitting right here, Dimmitt, Zavala, and Medina, those were red when this started out. Again, the prize jewel here is Bexar County. I'm going to get to the super chats in a second. Bexar County has been frozen at 63% of votes in. That one has not changed. But Medina just flipped over to Brandon. Guys, this little area right here that I'm showing you, this was his sweet spot. Tony Gonzales' sweet spot. If Brandon takes this area, it's over. Tony loses. Oh my goodness. And you're only at 50, 75, 97. This is incredible. And these are razor thin too. Guys, I think he might pull this off. Yeah, I'm sorry. The numbers are going to be blurry because it's very small. I'm just kind of showing you the yellow and red. Just follow the colors. All right, I got some super chat I've got to follow up with. I thought I saw some. Medina. Yeah, you guys were screaming Medina too. That's awesome. If he wins, business gets targeted. Okay, I did that one. More up-to-date results on Texas Secretary of State website. Yeah, but this is easier in a visual representation. It shows the same thing. The map is very blurry. Yeah, it's so small, guys. I don't expect it to actually show positive. There we go. I hope Tony is wearing brown pants. Shanoa, yes, I love it. This is actually feasible. Let's go, Brandon, spreading hope from San Diego. That's absolutely correct. To all 7,600 of you, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this. This is the coolest thing that I've done in a while, and it's really cool to experience it with you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Grim. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are, as always, incredible. All 7,600 of you and your 528,000 other compatriots who are not online right now. And I am in my trailer studio, so you're going to start seeing sweat spots on my shirt because it's hot. So, sorry. It happens. It'd be like that sometimes. Now 11:49 on the vote differences. Yep, 70% of votes in. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm Tony, I'm uncomfortable. I'm real uncomfortable because he's losing his stronghold over here. He doesn't like that. Go to size of lead for you guys. See, right there? That's what I mean. Right there. Bexar County. If Brandon makes a big jump in Bexar County, this is over. I mean, woo! Let's go. Let's go indeed. Hold on a second. Let me got some super chats up in this to catch up with. If Brandon wins, the NFA is gone within 3 years. If he loses, it's gone within 10 years. Tulsi talking about getting rid of it was a big win. Tulsi chatting about it was an interesting conversation. I'll be honest with you. It was very intriguing, but it felt like she didn't truly know what she was saying. I'm not putting water on it. I want the hope there, but I want more conversation to verify that because it really felt like she kind of lumped everything in. I don't know. That's my own personal opinion. You guys can let me know in the chat because we're just hanging. But let's see a second Texas Revolution. I mean, I think you're kind of looking at it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Do you think Tony will cry on camera when he loses? That would be icing on the cake. I think Tony will rage and not be on a camera forever. He'll probably get a host spot at CNN or something. Hold on, I got a few super chats. I want to make sure I don't miss any. Tony's 12840 to Brandon's 11902. Yeah, it looks like that's about. Oh, hold on, my God. All right, guys, another update. We're at 77% of votes in. Tony's lead has slipped to 51.9. Brandon, 48.1. This is a big freaking deal. And for the first time tonight, Tony's lead has shrunk below 1,000. He is 900 above Brandon. Guys, I'm going to be real with y'all. This genuinely looks... Brandon could pull this off. I don't want to celebrate too early, but, dude... Guys, this is extremely exciting. Okay, I got to get some super chats real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to keep these up, guys, doing a few things. Brandon is helping me consider running for local office. I hope he does this for others. That's the whole point. That's the thing I'm telling you. Even if Tony wins and Brandon loses, we still win. It's a win-win for us. They do not win. That's the best freaking part. Raise your hand if you think there will be a ballot drop of 9,000 ballots at 2 a.m. from Connecticut for Tony. No comment. John Watkins, thank you so much for that super chat. Make sure I don't miss any more of these. You guys are flying with these comments. You guys are so engaged. This is incredible. Oh, another super chat right there. If Tony stays in office, I edited it. Someone needs to give him a... Oh. Nope. Sorry, can't read that one. You guys can go back and check the chats. I can't read that one because that one will get me in trouble. Concurrent viewers. Guys, we are almost breaking 8,000 concurrent viewers. This is incredible. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining in. If you guys are not familiar, we are watching the Brandon Herrera v. Tony Gonzales Rhino Extraordinaire Gun Controlling Little Fiend in Texas 23. This is a big deal, guys. Brandon has actually gained in Bexar County. 79% of votes are in. Brandon is again gaining. He has knocked 3 points off the lead. Medina has gone to Brandon with 85%. Hold on, something else red was red here. I think it was... I can't remember. I can't remember which one. I think it was one of these. I think it was Ward County. That's what it was. Brandon wins. He should send Tony a pacifier as a consolation prize for the first loser. You guys are savages, and I love it. Canada pulling for Brandon. And as always, a respectful A. Because my friends from up north, the Great White North, well, you guys may not have the best gun laws, and you kind of tend to go towards tyranny. You are very nice people. I'm going to be honest. You are. Tony screams he stole the election if he loses. I honestly don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I got nothing. Oh, man, this is so cool. The lead is shrinking. That is right, Brandon. That is right. And guys, we're at 78% of votes in. This is coming down to a razor's edge. I've got to go check my text, see if Brandon responded yet. Nah, he's with his family. That's cool. I sent him and I said, bro, you're flipping San Antonio. Never thought I would publicly say, let's go, Brandon, and be proud of it. Well, this was a heck of a time. Praying that Brandon wins. Him running is making me seriously consider running. The start of a great awakening is finally here. That is absolutely correct. And if you guys are not subscribed to this channel and you care about the gun rights, please do. We offer something completely different on this channel. We work really, really hard to bring you something that is actually rooted in what we can do about something based on the actual positive blessings that we have and basically turning the infringements into something used against the infringers. We would love to have you here because we can do this. It's happening right in front of our eyes. And I know we can. I just know we can. All right. Brandon and you should reach out to Timcast IRL about going on his show. Seeing y'all talk politics and guns with him would make a good show. It would make a good show. Again, for the Tim Pool thing, guys, listen. Tim or any of his producers, this is something my viewers say a whole lot. The people want me on Tim Pool's show. So, live at LangleyFirearmsAcademy.com. Call me. I would absolutely love it. And I might bring Brandon along for the ride just for fun. The HUF director is a bit nervous too. I would be so down with that. Hold on, we got an orange one. Orange, I mean something different. Let's go. Back up. All right, see, this is the point. The jerk put out an amazing point here. We already won. Even if Tony stays in office, we have won. That is the point. You guys are making me so happy reading some of these comments because a lot of the time, sometimes you don't hear the hopeful side of what we can accomplish. And I'm seeing it in your comments, and it really is making me happy. 2 people just subscribed. Thank you very much, guys. Please, I would love to have all of you subscribe. Bear always votes Democrat. Hope he wins. I hope he wins too. Goodness gracious. Still sitting at 78%, but every time we get a percentage update, it goes in the right direction. Guys, this is within striking. This is 900 votes different. This is, man, it takes a lot for me to start stumbling and not thinking of words, and this is getting close. This is really remarkable. This is inspiring. It's hopeful. This is incredible. Wait. Now who will primary John Cornyn? Oh, facts. Still no change in Maverick County. I love how you guys are into this like I am. This is awesome. Maverick County, I think it's right there. Where did it go? Right here. Maverick County, yes, still 6% of votes in and only 115 for Tony, none for Brandon. That one will change. We will see what happens. Come on, let's go. Little knuckle pot for the people. Guys, this would make my freaking day. Oh, this would make my year. What's 8,500 people? Thank you guys so much for sending this out, sharing it out. We are watching the live Brandon Herrera v. Tony Gonzales Rhino Extraordinaire in Texas 23, and Brandon has come from behind, down 2,000 votes, and a map majority favoring Tony Gonzales to favoring Brandon, and we are down to a 51.9% advantage Tony and 48% for Brandon. This is getting close. We're within 900 votes if you guys are just tuning in, and we have 78% of total votes in. This is coming down to the wire, and as a lot of our viewers have already said in the chat, we've already won because boom. Matthew says give Demo and Kentucky a call. I absolutely would. I love those guys, but I don't want to ambush them. So I'm not going to do that, but if I had thought about it prior, I would have reached out. That would have been really cool. Let's go, Brandon, watching from Rochester. He gives us hope here in the People's Democratic Republic of New Yorkistan. I saw another one. Hold on. When Brandon Herrera goes to D.C., bet he'll turn... He'll like AOC. That's what that one said. See, guys, I'm on the internet on live stream. Like, they will cut this if I do something wrong. All right. So we got another one. I brought up the same New York Times map you are using in a different window, not blurry at all. Brandon and Braden 2028. That's probably because I'm streaming this, and I'll refresh it because I like you guys. All right, so we got more votes in. Nothing changed. Percentages stayed the same. That's what you just saw, just so you know. All right. 51.9, 48.1. Same thing. 78% of voters. Medina still yellow. This one right here, guys, if you're watching, the Bexar County, it's down to 1,200 votes with 79% in. If he takes gains in Bexar County, it is over. I mean, Brandon wins. And we've got a 2A advocate in the halls of Congress, which, oh, baby. Oh, that would be a lot. It would be amazing, and I would be totally here for it. Checking out these. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on all the super chats. You guys are being extremely generous, and thank you very much. Okay, there we go. New York Times. I did that one. Caldwell County needs someone to step up. If there was a Hill Country Gun Club tuber, I'm looking at Demo. I'm looking at you. Demo typically stays out of politics. To his defense, he typically does. 79% of votes still in. Patriot Flames. I needed to stream. I followed the updates like a crack addict. Now I get the numbers and the community together. That's right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Let me know in the comments if the rest of you guys are truly enjoying this because I think this is amazing. Rose with a massive super chat. Thank you very much, Rose. I can tell you. I recognize you are one of the regulars, and I thank you very much for that. I will so laugh if Brandon Herrera wins. Money well spent, even though I can't vote for him. Too far north near Midland. He pulls this off. I'll be donating more for the Maine election. That is what's up. Thank you, Rose. Thank you guys all for your super chats. Brian Malinowski was murdered by the ATF. Don't let this tyranny stand. If you guys saw the 4-hour live stream that I did in the judiciary against Director Steve Dettelbach, we watched that as well. We covered it. Watching from Virginia 5, where big government and red flag rhino John McGuire is trying to primary Bob Good, probably the most pro-2A rep in Congress. And I will start covering that one too. Don't you worry, that one's happening. Medina County, there is no Bexar County. Yeah, there is. It's actually Bexar County is how it's spelled. It's right there. It's technically Bexar County. Bexar, right next to Medina. All right, so yeah, Tony went down 51.8, 48.2 with 80% of the votes in. Still a 900 vote lead. And again, thank you all of you guys for your super chats. You guys are freaking awesome. God's Dozer, he is losing, but he is gaining steam on Tony. He has pulled it within 900 votes. It's a 51.8 to 48.2% with 80% of the votes in. This is going to come down to the wire. And I'll be honest with you guys, this really, it's within distance. I mean, like, this is absolutely possible. Refresh. Well, it auto refreshes. Who's on Box Truck Watch? You guys are hilarious. Momentum is a big factor. Please scroll the city list to see. Oh, hold on, I got a super chat because I got rules. Nico, even if Tony manages to edge out a win, his days in office are numbered. A political first-timer, a gun tuber, has him on the ropes. He had to resort to smears just to keep it as close as it is. The sentiment against him is clear. He won't win again. Guys, you guys are on it, and thank you for the super chat. But legitimately, you guys are so on it tonight because you're speaking exactly what the reality is. Even if they win, they lose. Understand that. Like, this speaks to something so much bigger and broader and impactful than what's just happening with Brandon. This speaks to how much money they're willing to throw away to maintain their power, and they're almost losing it to a first-timer who came from a gun tuber. I mean, like, understand what that is. Man. It's just incredible. Racing says something about Brandon and how he likes to win, and I'm just going to leave it at that because, you know, YouTube. All right, smaller counties are close in number, so if Brandon wins majority of the county, he should respectively win. Yeah, that's effectively what we're dealing with here. Check on El Paso, someone asked me. I will read it to you because it's blurry. With 51% of the votes in, Tony is leading by 1. Guys, this is, I'm telling you, this is a big deal. This is not small potatoes. Hold on, I got some super chats to catch up with. This is a big freaking deal. Junkyard Dog, thank you for the super chat. Here's another one. I sent $2K to support Brandon. All right, that's amazing. Even if he doesn't win the seat proper, I do not regret a single cent spent. Let's flip and go. Keep the means coming. The biggest one will be taking the $10 million from a rhino. That's so beautiful. You guys are so on it. Oh, you guys are on it. 884 vote difference according to the Texas Secretary of State. Let's go, Brandon, said Stephen Gear. Thank you for the even more updated updates. Guys, this is incredible. And remember what Brandon said when he called in. They expected around 35,000 people to vote. That's what they expected the turnout to be. So from that, you can surmise 11,000 more votes are out there. I don't know where they're going to fall, but the momentum is clearly favoring Brandon on the vote day of which was today. So this is go team. Go freaking team. 8,600 of you in here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are watching Brandon v. Tony. Have the early mail-in votes been counted yet? Yes, the pre-voting or the early voting was all counted prior, which is why Tony was winning early on. That's exactly what you're talking about. Came ready. I want Brandon to win so I can see Mike Johnson cry. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't hate that. What is going on in Maverick County? I love you. I love you too. Let me check Maverick County. Hold on. Super chat real quick. There is more money in the 2A community than people realize. Some of the closet gun guys I shoot with are multimillionaires who are non-political. How do we get these guys involved in the fight? We start taking the fight, and honest to God, this is how you do it. You start taking the fight, and you fight so hard that you start winning, and then people start joining because it's easier to join. That's why. I mean, that is exactly how you do it. What we're doing on a daily basis on this channel, what Brandon is doing right now, that's how you do it. Because pretty soon momentum catches up, and you start winning Supreme Court cases, you start winning lawsuits, you start winning judicial reviews, and before you know it, everyone goes, well, hold on, I'm going to throw money behind a winning cause that I believe in. That's exactly how it works. Hold on, I'm going to go vote. I believe in that. Exactly. The early adopters get out there, pave the way, and then the people right behind are the ones that deliver the final blow. That's exactly how it happens. It happens in product launches. It happens in voting. That's exactly how it happens. And I think I was just asked about Maverick. So if I didn't, just say it again. I hope Tony wore his brown pants so no one can see him. No one can see him poo-pooing himself. That's so funny. Okay, so this is another thing for Brandon. Bexar County, it's now at 55% Tony, 45% Brandon. Again, that number with 79% voting, that's a big deal. We have 83% of the votes in, 51.8% to Brandon's 48.2. Guys, we are effectively in a 1.5 race. I mean, like, we are getting really close. I swear, if this goes to a recount, I'm going to lose my mind. All right. It's incredible how close this has been since the beginning. Even if Tony wins, the party across the country should be afraid that people are unhappy. That is exactly the sentiment. That's exactly the takeaway. They lose even if they win. Okay. And I'm going to call it right now. If Brandon loses this race, you are going to see multiple videos come out tomorrow saying that Brandon was beaten by a gun controller and the sky will probably be falling, but they will not truly address how impactful this actually is. I'm calling it right now because this is incredible. Man, I already know what my video is going to be. I'm just watching this and I already know. It's incredible. It's so amazing. How close does it have to be to trigger a recount? I do not know the actual rules in this district. I wish I could tell you that. Definite shenanigans in Maverick County. That's right. Someone was looking for me to jump into Maverick County. 60% of the votes in, 115 to Tony, none to Brandon. That's just early voting. That's not anything horrendously suspicious. That's a good one, shenanigans. Hold on. This is a great super chat. I want Brandon Herrera to win to see him on The View. Dude, that would be the greatest thing on the planet. Oh my God, that would be so fantastic. How did Upton County go 31 to 69 with Herrera lead to 100 to Tony? Upton County. Let me check it. I don't know where all of these are. Just to be fully prepared, I gotta find them. Upton County. There we go. So actually, Brandon is winning it 175 to 78 with just under 95%. Oh, greater than 95% of the votes in. Tony not gonna get to fluff the bull. See, if I stop reading super chats mid, I get concerned. That's a thing. $13,047 to $12,172. Only time will tell. Very true. Luckily, we are here in this together, and we are at 9,000 viewers, guys. The goal of getting to 10,000. We're so close. Make sure you're sharing, liking, send this one out. I'm trying to be entertaining, bringing some hope and fluff to the waiting for the video for the ratios. Hope you guys enjoying interacting with you guys. Colorado apparently is Brandon country, and we are all pulling for him. Thank you so much, Jeff. And let's go Brandon from New York, followed by Brandon Herrera built the AK-50, so of course he's going to get over AK-50%. Hold on. Nice job, Solev. That was well done. Let's go. Our favorite 2A fluffer. Oh, I walked right into that. The cartels are likely buying Tony, and if he wins, this is definitely part of the equation. It's an interesting perspective. 48.4%. That's right. He did go up. Tony went down 1 more percentage point. What's wrong, Tony? You look scared. Sending a Let's Go Brandon from Southern California. Well, thank you all for the Let's Go Brandons. Yeah, he's totally he's totally not answering phone. What? I got way too many text messages I gotta go through. Good Lord. All right, we're still at 51.7, 48.3. God, guys, this is so close. This is redonkulously close. We're only at an hour and 48 in. We got runway for days. I want this to happen so bad. Entertaining. Then let's see some skin, my guy. Oh man. The things I do for you people. Sending a huge Let's Go Brandon. All right, so the reviews. Fine, the reviews are mixed. You guys had your chance. Too bad. When does it end? When it ends. I don't know. There's not like a defined time. It's not like there's like a plot. Just watch the votes roll in, and then you're kind of like, yay, or oh. When does it end? It ends when it ends. What are you drinking to celebrate? I'm drinking water. Like, do you guys know how many videos I do a day? I can't drink anything but water in this. Between my channel, Katie's channel, and Second Legacy, we've got like 12 pieces of content a day. I can't be up in here messing with anything other than water. Farmer's Tan, let's... What? I've been working on that. That's not as bad as it used to be. Small mouse. Rude. Oh man, this is so funny. You guys are hilarious. All right, we're still at 85%. Still hovering right around 9,000 viewers. Interesting how the percentage of votes reported can keep going up, yet the percentage difference between the two seems frozen with Tony in the lead. Big If Brandon wins, what are you drinking? I will drink some sort of bourbon to his honor. That's what I will do. If Brandon doesn't put a video up of the concession call, I'm going to be very disappointed. I want to hear disappointment in Tony's voice. I don't think that's cool. I don't think he's going to do that. I like where your head's at, though. I like where your head's at, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, Ren bro, I simply cannot read that. Sorry, I cannot read that one. Come on, Texas, pull on through for our boy. That's exactly right. Let's go. A 1.7% difference embarrassed yet, Tony? That's a great point. All right, we're still stuck at 85%. Tony got 26,000 votes in March and only 13,000 in a runoff. All right, so it says about 4,500 votes up for grabs. I cannot confirm that. That's just what someone said in the chat right here. Oh man, this is so much awesome. You guys are rocking it over here. Big drop off right there in viewers all of a sudden. I claim suspicion. Brandon wins by 762 votes. It's almost like 7.62. If I swear to you, if that happens, I will lose my mind. By the way, Brandon has closed it to under 900 votes now. We are at around 800 and some change. Wow. That is impressive. Let's go, baby. Viewers left when you started a strip tease. Hey, listen, I was just giving people what they wanted. Happily accept a 545 or a 556. I love it. Love your channel. Blake, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. I've been kicked out of the stream 3 times, says Christopher. That's rude. All right, hold on a second. So now, hold on a second. I do have to say something. Steven just said 9,000 viewers and only 670 likes. Fix this, guys and gals. It's not updating properly. Currently, the count is 9,000 viewers and 6,000 likes. So I don't want you guys to blame anything. That's genuinely the real stats that take a while to update. Hold on a second. Got some super chat. You guys are savages with Tony, man. This is incredible. Hold on a second. Got a super chat I got to say. If Tony loses, send him a cake with a picture of Brandon holding the AK-50 with the saying, better luck next time, Ernie. That's so good. Let me help him out. If Brandon wins, the deep state will make... Can't read that one either. You guys are trying to get me in trouble. Get me kicked off the interwebs. Ah, that's correct. Someone just said I had an update. We have 90% of the votes in. Tony is 51.6, which is another decline to Brandon's 48.4. This is officially in embarrassing territory. Just want to throw that out there, guys. That's exactly where we are. Jeez, this is so close. Brandon has cut down the lead. Actually, it's kind of, to be fair, it's actually maintained. No, I think it was actually... No, I think we're cutting it down. Bexar County is now 1,200 vote difference for Brandon. That is incredible. Brandon, El Paso has not updated. Jeez, guys, this is so close. This is awesome. We're gonna see, guys. Like someone just said, Tony's gonna win. Honestly, the establishment already lost. With how close this is right now, they already lost. I mean, like, Even if they beat Brandon, they have lost. Understand what this is. This is not something to shake a stick at. This is important. The stars on the flag no longer represent the number of states, but rather the caliber of AK we like. Awesome. My brother graduates Friday from USMC boot camp, and this Brandon Herrera turnout is adding to my excitement. Thank you to a community. That's awesome. Congratulations to him. As of 9/20, so Bexar County has 141 of 248 voting centers reporting. Wow. Okay, that's good information. Guys, if he pulls this off, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, hold on a second. Derek, hold on. I'm gonna say this. This is not me saying this, but I really like what he just said. 0.1 gain every 1% report. Laws of Math says Brandon wins with 50.5. Okay, if Derek is right, at 50.5, that will be the best call I've ever seen. I'm just going to say it. That would be absolutely incredible. All right, so we have 91% of votes in now. We're coming down to the wire. We're at 51.6 and 48.4. Looks like all the same little areas are holding as we get more and more votes in. Guys, this is 900 votes difference. This is insane. And I'm here for it. Yeah, Tony, if I were Tony, I would be genuinely sweating bullets. I mean, like... Only 26,000 voted. Yeah, currently, right now. Brandon said on the call earlier that he expected 35,000 to vote. So it's kind of where we're at. WWW says we're winning. AP says 68% counted with higher totals. I can do that. I can jump over to AP. Oklahoman here, as hardwired as we are here to hate Texas. We are all Texans tonight. Let's go, Brandon, from the correct side of the Red River. Oh, throwing shade while still throwing support. I love it. Shady support. Man, this is a situation right here. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. A recount only needs to be a vote difference of less than 10% of the victors total right now. They are in recount range. That wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't want it, but that wouldn't surprise me. That would be kind of annoying. All right, 9,000 viewers again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, we are in the final 9% of Brandon Herrera versus Rhino Extraordinaire Tony Gonzales, gun controlling fiend. It's so much closer than it should be. Honestly, it's so much closer than it should be, with $10 million that was just spent for Tony, with the Speaker of the House supporting Tony, with the actual Governor of Texas supporting Tony. He's within 1.5 points. Guys, big freaking deal right here, man. Gonzales needs, I think that was Newsom's hair gel to win. That's hilarious. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. You guys are awesome. 9,100. Are we going to make it to 10,000 viewers on the live stream? That's the question. Are we going to do it? Race is close enough. They should box for it. Winner's coming for Tony Gonzales. Okay. Only 30,000 votes out of a 500,000 population. Yeah, sadly, that's actually pretty average. For primaries, yeah. It is indeed a sad day. Look at the vote count in other districts to get an idea of how contested 23 is. Let's go, Brandon and Tony. Have a nice day. 9,300, guys. Are we going to get to 10,000? That would be so cool. That'd be a high water mark. Be the first time I ever got to 10,000 on a live stream. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying this show. I try my best. Brandon will end the NFA. That would be really cool. That would be awesome. Again, still, we're at 91%. We are stuck here. We are not moving past 91% for the last few moments, but when it does, I will adjust. Wait, hold on. What's that? What is that? What is that? I'm trying to read all these chats, and it's flying too fast for that one. All right. The correct side of the Red River is Texas. Hook 'em. See, now you guys are gonna make two friends fight. Don't do that. Don't be angry at each other. You guys are hilarious. 93-15. Oh, we're in this for the long haul, people. Listen, that's what we're here for. Let's make this show a musical. Y'all don't want that. I'm doing an awesome job, Loretta. Thank you. You are amazing. I appreciate it. People on Angry Cop stream are saying mathematically Brandon lost. Okay. I mean, I don't. That's their stream. Whatever. I'm watching this one. You guys are hilarious. Lawn signs ready now. Brandon for what was that? Hold on. What was that? Brandon for governor. Ha! That'd be awesome. If the governor of Texas is supporting Tony, then he needs to go also. I mean, not wrong. I kind of feel it. The volume is terrible, says Justin. Well, Justin, you're the first one that said the volume's terrible. 270 to win has 78%. I love how you guys are calling in here for different. Oh, well, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep it light, airy. 92% reporting. Percentages did not change. It's now between 840. Thank you, Kenyon Wells. Yeah, guys, we are now within 840 votes. This is so razor thin, guys. This could be it, man. I really want Brandon to win. Check Bear County. Same thing. 55-40 hasn't moved. So, guys, new to the channel and happy to see such positivity here. Sending love for Kentucky and polishing my rifle. Thank you. So now that's an update. Hold on a second. I think we just went $80,000 to each vote. Hold on a second. Because remember, Brandon said they spent $10 million in this race. Divided by 800. That's not the right number. There's three. $10 million per 800. 12,500. No, that's not right. I'll do that more in a second. Oh, we have an update. Hold on. I think someone just caught one that I missed. Brandon, you might have caught this one. Hold on, you were absolutely correct. I was looking at something over here. Said, did Frio County flip or just me? Let us go to the board. It did indeed flip to Brandon Herrera. The San Antonio little bubble has now fallen from 6 to 2 for Tony. He's only less than 300 behind in Uvalde, and he in LaSalle County is behind by 1. Bear County, he is still behind 1,200. Guys, this is a big deal. Good catch, Brandon. Nicely done. Jason Brown, NFA is sunsetting. Either way, that is why they started speeding checks up. I think that means, yeah, okay. That way they have a good account of who has what before gone. Maybe. Totally possible. Yep, Frio. They just called it for Tony disgustingly. Who did? Mark Smith. Imagine the damage done to this country in just the open border crisis alone caused by a few hundred people not being able to make it to the polls. Valid. All right, hold on a second. So someone is saying that they called it for Tony. Hold, please. I'm going to check this real quick. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm watching that one. I'm honestly, I'm not seeing that. I cannot confirm that they said Tony won. Let's see. Hold on. I'm in here. What's that? No, I mean, the Washington Post does not have him winning. 51.6 to 48.4. That's the same as I've got on this one at times. Yeah, I mean, I don't have that. 270 called it for Tony. AP called it for Tony. Hold on a second. I just checked AP. I don't see that. Okay, don't care about that one. All right, I'm going to go to 270 real quick. Because I'm not seeing that on AP like you guys are saying. 270 to win. Texas. 23. All right, I'm not seeing that he's been called. Ah, there it is. I see. 270 win says that Tony won with 51.5, Brandon to 48.5 with 27,000 in, 78% reporting. So I'm not sure that that's a consensus across the board. That's the first one I've seen. Decision Desk headquarters is also calling it for Tony. Okay, so that's a little bit more valid. Tony called it. He won. No link, all cap. AP. Okay, so I'm seeing it. I've got it on 270 to win. Looking at Washington Post, updating this again. Washington Post does not have it for him. Decision Desk, headquarters, Texas. 23. I don't care what you do. I'm keeping. So see, Tony's percentage went down again on the New York Times one. I want to know about Texas. Don't care about that one. Don't care about that one. Decision Desk, I don't see that they called it for him. All right, let me just check back over here. 51.6. So the super chat's coming in now saying Decision Desk HQ calling it for Tony. Me and my Mosin are cheering him on. That's awesome. Cartel wouldn't lose their man. All right, hold on a second. I know that some people are calling it. I haven't seen NYT. Oh, well, if nothing else, this is a great setup for Brandon in 2026. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I'm still not seeing anything about a call. Jeez, dude. If he has truly lost, Brandon has lost. Tony won his primary by 830 votes. Good Lord. I'm going to wait until a few more of these. Yeah, El Paso did flip. Good call, guys. El Paso flipped to Brandon. Jeez, this is close. I mean, like, again, I understand that people are saying that they've called it, but like, this is really close. Yep, El Paso County did flip. You guys are nailing it. You guys are watching it. I love it. Okay, there we go. So someone said 2.3K votes remain. Brandon is 8-3 down. He needs a crazy margin to make that up. That's why he's saying that. It really rained really bad in Eagle Pass, Maverick County, with power outages. It is going to, I mean, it could be a recount, yes. El Paso did flip. That is true. 51.6 Tony, 48.4 Brandon. Yeah, Roush. I'm not going to forget that. Tony won't forget that either. Tony has called victory on his Twitter. Yeah, I'd be careful calling victory when you're looking at these kind of margins there, Cupcake. The rhinos are shooting bricks. Yeah, they are. That's very true. Tony's a liar, though. Very true. See, look at, so, okay, honest to God, guys, they update again. Tony Gonzales just went down again, 51.3%. Brandon's at 48.7%. It just changed again. Angry and Fat Elect said, and Brandon hasn't called it yet. That's funny. I mean, that's 51.3. Guys, Brandon has gotten this almost within a point race. That is insane. Yep, 700 vote gap. That's exactly right. If Tony called it and he ends up conceding, that'd be very embarrassing. Yes, it would. 51.5. Yeah, that's gone. If Tony wins tonight, just remember Dewey defeats Truman. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool thing. If you guys are not familiar, that's the old picture of them holding up the pre-printed paper. That would be so cool. There, guys, it went down again. 51.1%, 48.9%. If Brandon wins, I'll personally move down to D23. That's hilarious. I know, I understand people called it. I'm not saying that they didn't do that, but it just went down again to 51.1. We're within 600 votes. Brandon was expecting 35,000 votes. Yeah, New York Times, that's what we're looking at right now. Tony lost votes. Oh. Find those votes. This is when the cartels are calling in their debts, trust me. Guys, I'll be 100% honest with you. We're at 93% of the votes. It's within a point. Within a point. 600 votes. God, $10 million for 600 votes. Maverick just reset, I think. Let me see. No, it's still the same. Talk to me, Goose. Guys, we're at 9,500 viewers. On 9,600 viewers, we're almost to 10,000. They got a call for a recount if it's this close. Dear Tony, you tweeted too early. I'll be honest with you, that would be the sweetest thing on the planet if he tweeted victory. and then he lost. It would make my heart smile. Just remember, several states were called in 2016. It's true. 2016. That was a time, wasn't it? Getting close to 10,000 viewers is right. We're at 9,700. Only 276 more. No, 277 more. That would be the coolest thing ever. 10,000 viewers. How did Maverick County go from 300 to votes to 1? It dropped down to 1% reporting. I did not see it. I know that it was off. I thought it was already at 1%. $604 votes. This is so crazy. Someone find 605 votes for Herrera, please. Order up, table 4. Table 23. I know Tony's already calling it. Tony was calling it on CNN 3 days ago. Oh, guys, we're 100 away from 10,000 people on the stream. 100 more people, and we break a record on this channel. I will be really, really stoked if this happens. Oh, find 100 of your friends. I really want to say that we've got a 10,000 stream under our belt. That would be so cool. Losers always call it. 51.1 with 93. Guys, this is really freaking close, man. I hate to say it, but the Rhino's going to win, Rusty says. Well, I'll be honest with you. Like I said before, even if they win, they lost. The cemetery has more votes. You guys, you. Trying to get me kicked off the internet. Nobody cares about your stream, bro. All right, that's fine. I don't care. We're only 44 away from my goal, and then I can be perfectly happy as a clam. I don't care. I mean, go team. 2% margin with the way Brandon Herrera's momentum. I mean, Brandon, is that? Oh, that's the same thing. So he's going to win by 0.2. That'd be cool. 10,000 views. Oh, that's so cool. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. That is such a cool record to hit. See, who said they didn't care? They cared. Look at that. You guys are awesome. 10,000 viewers on a stream. That is so amazing. I'm taking a picture. I don't even care. Bam. That is so awesome. Thank you guys so much. That's incredible. Oh, man. I want to see more of these votes. They already called it. That's some bull. Hold on a second. I'm going to go check my other ones. All right, so hold on a second here. They called it 151.5, but yeah, they've got him down for, like, they said he won by 51%, but the only awkward part about that is the actual vote says he's at 51.1%, which is uncomfortable. Thank you guys for celebrating 10,000 with me. It's so cool. It's so awesome. I appreciate you guys. 600 votes. How insane is that? 600 votes. That's the difference. 10K, baby! I think that it's well within the recount mandatory window right now. Dude, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. This is so cool. This is such an amazing thing. I wanted to bring this to you because it was a cool thing to experience, but I did not think 10,000 of you would join in. This is so cool. Thank you so much. It's awesome. You guys are incredible. $10,000 buys a lot of corn for the votes. Oh, yeah, no. 1,900 votes left, they said, and there's a 600 vote difference. I'm going to be honest. Hold on a second. If there are 1,900 votes left and they're splitting them 50-50, I mean, yeah, that is a hard 1,900. He would have to win 60 or 70% of those to come back. Actually, like 80%, 75, 80%. If it's truly that. Fixing Maverick right now. Yeah, it's still one. What? I always get so fascinated when certain places call these things, and certain other places don't. It's such a fascinating... Because, I mean, the Washington Post has not called it as of yet for Tony. They're doing the same numbers as New York Times. I don't know, guys. This does not look like it's 100% in the bag. I think there's still some people waiting to call this. 12 bus loads from winning. That's very true. That's a good way to look at that. Come on. Let's freaking go. Everybody watching, please hit that like button. I concur with that sentiment. I appreciate you guys. 2.5 hours in and we're just getting started. The threshold for a recount, I think, is like, I think it's like 10. I think it's 10%. I'm not 100%, so don't quote me on that. Dirk the Rev. Okay, this is a really important thing, guys. Like, I want to draw attention to this. Well, dang it. Hold on a second. Where'd they go? Okay, here we go. Not gonna lie, bro. Never heard of you before tonight. Your coverage of this has won you a subscriber. I know that's no big deal, but thanks for going live tonight, bro. Here's the thing. It's incredibly important. Every single one of the subscribers of this channel is incredibly important because every single one of these subscribers can make a difference for our 2A rights. If I put out content and you get it, amazing. Take it, run with it. Take it, run for office. Take it, further the Second Amendment. Further freedom, further anything that you really believe, as long as it supports our Bill of Rights and you're on the pro-2A side. Now, I'm be honest, I'm a little biased. You're not insignificant. You're incredibly important, and I thank you for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that. Jeff, imagine being in a stadium with 10,000 people watching you. Yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, it's crazy. You guys bless me so much. Thank you guys saying you're like the people who are jumping in on the subs. I appreciate it. Subscribing, that's incredible. We got some rights to pass along, and we do it twice daily, and we hope that we everything that we do between this channel, Stone Second Sense, which is Katie's channel, which we hired Katie and started and funded, and then the Second Legacy channel with me and Tim from Military Arms channel. All of it is oriented towards passing our segment rights along with information. So I appreciate you guys supporting all three of those channels because they're doing amazing, and it's all because of you guys. So genuinely, you're awesome. But back to this. I'm not giving up on the Brandon yet. He's still only 600 votes different. God, Tony. We won! Yeah, Tony. Yeah. That one shouldn't have been a celebration, bro. Where the hell is Tim? Tim's, I don't remember what he's doing. He's doing something else. He's got a thing. That's an interesting point. Guy Actual, there are 10,000 voices that can be heard right here tonight. 10,000 phone calls, letters, and more. That's such a good point. And by the way, if you guys don't like writing letters, I built an apparatus on my website, secondpress.co. I'll put it in the chat, where I write the letters, and you literally just sign your name completely anonymously with your first initial and last name and a random identifier, and you get to send things to Congress if you approve of them. It's completely free. Secondpress.co. Allow me to put it in the chat, but you guys get in there, take advantage of it. my E key didn't work there like twice. Nope. What the? Man, there's so many chats coming through right now. My computer is like having a spasm. Where'd it go? Any text from Brandon? Not yet. I've been checking. Okay. Yep, still 604. Sub, like, shared. My man. Thank you. All right, I'm just going to do it again because it's... Matt with a super chat. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you. Sorrow's probably making last-minute donations. You guys and your internet. Tony's post calling it is getting ratioed. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. That's incredible. Okay, listen. The chat... Mike H., thanks for being you. You're literally part of the tip of the spear in order for people of this country to pass down our rights to the next generation combat vet. You honor me. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, good Lord. With my computer's like melting. You guys are typing this so fast. It's awesome. Not American, but I love the coverage. Well, not American? Get in here. He posted on his Twitter, rookie. Trying to get this thing up here and pinned, and I can't get it. Oh, wait. Yes. I think I did it. All right, I did it. I think I did it. Yep, there we go. So if you guys want to go to secondpress.co, jump on there. There's a free email list. You get updates on my videos. You can do it weekly or you can do it daily. And there's letters that we sign and send. We just sent one to DeSantis. Totally up to you guys. But it's something that we do to further the 2A. It's completely free. So if you want to jump on there, secondpress.co. That's all you got to do. All right. No updates as of yet. We're stuck on 93%. Tony is really proud of himself, apparently. Yeah, decision desks are already calling it for Tony. That's what I've been hearing. I'm going to go back and check over. I need a few more than just the one from 270 to win. I need Washington Post. Washington Post still has not called it. New York Times has still not called it. 270 to win has called it. And that's the only one that has called it. Apparently AP called it, but I can't find that one. Texas 23 race update. Yeah, sure, whatever. All right. I'm still not seeing it. It says tight race. Let's go, Brandon Herrera. Thank you very much. Real American Mama. Super chats have been incredibly generous, guys. Thank you very much. That fuels the fight. I appreciate it. Okay, I can't find it for the AP, so they're just going to do what they do. Still 93%. He landed that plane in Aspidastra flying. That's funny. Local news. Hold on a second. Jorge Rodriguez just said local news. Brandon winning? Yeah, KVI ABC 7 has Brandon in the lead. KVI shows Brandon in the lead. Again, there. Hold on a second. Oh my God, guys, right now, Walrus Hunt, did Tony delete his victory tweet? You guys need to go tell me if he deleted his victory tweet. I can't do it on a live stream. I can't do it. If he deleted his victory tweet, I caught all this on a live stream, and that's amazing. Like, if he truly did that. not yet. Yes, he did. Never. It's still there. I'm still not seeing it. It's gone. Still there. So I'm getting mixed. It's gone. It is there. It's pinned. Still there. I don't see it at all. It's gone. Let's go. Okay. It's deleted. No, still pinned. No way. Okay, so you guys are getting mixed. You guys are giving me mixed information. Yeah, Tony did just gain 0.2%, 51.3. It's still 700 votes. I see no victory tweet. It's pinned. Real American Mammoth, sorry. I apologize. I'm reading really fast. You guys are rolling these tweets in, or these comments in. Like, genuinely, you guys are commenting so fast. I cannot read. I cannot read them. You guys are flying. This is hilarious. Okay, I've got to go. I got to go to Twitter now. Now I have to know. Sorry, we're in this together, guys. At Team Tony. Let's go look at this toolbox. All right, at Team Tony. What? Team Tony. There's a space in there. All right, so I still see it from 24 minutes ago. The future of America remains as bright as ever. Thank you, Texas 23, for continuing to place your faith in me. So I still see that one there. Whoops-a-toodles. Did not mean to show you guys my Twitter account. All right, hold on a second. Terry just said something real big. If Bear County just flipped to Brandon, that's a big deal. See nothing but soy. Whoops-a-toodles. Didn't mean to show you guys my Twitter feed. Alright. Oh, look at that. We're back above 10,000 again. You guys are awesome. My wife's like, are you dead out there? I'm like, no. Let's go. Okay, hold on a second. Jeremy from the Quartering's in here. Okay, fanboy moment. I watch your stuff all the time. Abby, I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, that's kind of amazing. That's really awesome. Like, I'm actually kind of like starstruck on that one. That's pretty. That's pretty amazing. Oh, let's see. 93% of votes in. Dude, this is so awesome. Well, listen, I don't even know what to say. Like, what? He has coffee. I think, you know what? He was nice to me. I'm nice to him. I think it's called Coffee Brand Coffee. I'm just saying. See, I told you I watch your videos. All right. Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. Lose. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Come on, Brandon. No, it's still Gonzales, but over 700 votes. I'm trying to read these. Douglas from PA, dude, this is the best stream on this topic. I genuinely appreciate that, man. That's awesome. That's right, over 10,000 people. This is so cool. So cool. You guys are amazing. All right, I want Bexar County, not Bexar, Bexar County to switch over. Someone said it was going to happen. $115 is back? I don't know what that is. Oh, in Maverick County. Yeah, the 115. 115 whole people. Wait for the next update. I'm on like bated breath. All right, so hold on a second. Okay, hold on. KBIAA ABC News called for Brandon. Hold the phone. All right, I gotta check that. KBIAA. Texas 23 race update. I'm not showing you this like I showed you my Twitter feed. Sorry, guys. I'm not seeing them calling it for him unless that's like a local, like an actual live update. I'm gonna keep that one up though. I'm gonna see what happens. El Paso still went Herrera. That's a big one, as he mentioned when he called in. Edwards County went Brandon. God, the red is getting really skinny. Maverick is still there. This is a nail biter. Oh, Zephiel. It's the danger of doing live streams. This seat represents 750,000 people and 30,000 voted. In the primary, yes, that is absolutely true. All right, so I'm going to trust you guys on the KVI thing because I can't actually get into that. Brass knuckles for Brandon Herrera. Let's go, Real American Mammoth. I like how you're putting your name in there so I don't get it wrong again. That's right, I see you. What's up with Maverick? I don't know what's up with Maverick. Maybe it's like Miami-Dade County in Florida. Maybe it's like the troubled children. LaSalle, that one's down here. Yep. No, that one... Jeez. One vote. More than 95% of the votes are in LaSalle. If I had any teeth, I'd be biting my nails. That's hilarious. So Tony lost more ground in Bexar County, 54-46. Tony is back down to 51.1%, guys. 48.9 and 51.1. This is a nail biter. And remember what Brandon said. He expected 35,000 people to vote. Only 27,000, well, 28,000 did. Watching from the desolate hipster trash pile of Washington, let's go Papa Kalash. What a great nickname. I might make a t-shirt for him. Just for that. All right, so Brandon just pulled ahead again. What are you guys watching? Dang, TFB TV jumped in here too? All right. We have not won yet, no. We are at 95%, greater than 95% of the votes are in. It's 51.1% to 48.9%. The difference is 700 votes, and Brandon has been claiming momentum all night. That's high level. And we're about 3 hours into, 2.5 into the stream. So that is your answer, TFB TV. Oh. Hi, Ryan. You're still important. Doesn't matter. You go, team, go. Man, lots of people jumping in. We got Brandon calling in. The Quartering jumped in. TFB TV jumped in. Man, look at this. By the way, I'm totally going to put you guys on the spot. If you guys ever want to collab or anything, my email's in the chat. I had to do it. I'm sorry. It's there. If you ever want to do something cool. Anyway, let's get back to this super chat. I had to do it, people. Like, you don't get that opportunity all the time. Come on. Even if Tony wins, he's still a dingleberry. Well said, Greg. Well said, as always. Maverick voters drink Bud Light. All right, so it says here that KVIA was talking about El Paso results, not the entire race. That would make more sense. Okay, hold on a second, guys. This is 13,700, 14,300, 600 votes. Let's just call it 600 votes. We are hovering around 600 votes. This is crazy. Yep, he's back down to 51.1. Brandon should let you try the AK-50 for his live stream. Yeah, make sure you tell him that. Honestly, though, he would let me try because we are genuinely good friends. If I was out on his range, he would absolutely let me try. Next up, Donut gonna pop into the stream. I'll be honest with you, just because I know Donut and I know Brandon, they're probably in the same room together. To be quite honest, they're very good friends. Real American Mammoth. Oh, I gotta catch up. Hold on. Let's go, Brandon Herrera, the future governor of Georgia, is pushing for you. Oh, okay. What happens if they go 50-50? A duel at dawn, obviously. All right, so this is interesting. We've had reports that the victory post on Twitter has been taken down as of now from Tony Gonzales. I can't verify that. God, I want Brandon to win this so bad. Man, this would be so incredible. Guys, dude, seriously, 10,000 people on a live stream for 40 minutes. That's when we reached it. Like, thank you so much, guys. You guys are incredible. Man, this is so cool. Epic live stream. Thank you. Tony Post still up. Yeah, like, I mean, his campaign account blocked somebody. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, Brandon definitely wins in a duel. That's a no-brainer. Again, New York Times has not called it, guys, at all. Washington Post, I'll go back and I'll check again. Again, Washington Post has not called it. I mean, the armed fisherman jumped in? Did I miss someone else? Man, is this just the place to be? I'm from Alaska. Let's go, Brandon. Alaska is one of the most beautiful places on the planet. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it. I'm not ashamed of it. This is the best stream. Well, thank you. Judging by these numbers, I will definitely do more of them because you guys seem to be engaged pretty well with it, which is awesome. He didn't take the tweet down. Y'all lying. You guys are hilarious. Erica claiming victory. Honestly, guys, I'm just waiting for these numbers to keep changing. Ethan, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like and subscribe. Yes, please do. That would be incredible. passing on the 2A rights to the chagrin of gun controllers everywhere, twice daily. Langley Outdoors Academy, at your service. Count these nuts. What did that say? Your stream got what? Your stream got raided. Alright, so we're still that same 95. Okay, hold on. Support because this is a great stream. If this does not show how important every vote is in November, nothing will. Vote like your life depends on it. Mike, well said. Extremely well said. And Florida Sheepdog coming in. Boxing match for the tie. I do love that. Casey says, we're spamming X, my dude. Texas is home to Daddy Elon. So a lot of you guys were saying that he's getting ratioed on his victory tweet. That's hilarious. 591 votes apart. It really is that close. How insane is that? The chat is out of control. Yeah, I'm honestly, I cannot read all the things. I'm having to scroll up for the super chats. I'm really trying to keep this going. Is there a sponsor for Langley Outdoors? There is. There are many. There are many. There are lots of people support the channel, which helps us start the second channel and the third channel and really push the 2A. I mean, that's what the entire thing is funded on. So there are lots of sponsors. American Hartford Gold is one. SDI is one. There's a few others you guys will find out about soon enough. But like genuinely, the entire thing is built to provide you free content and then supported by the sponsors so that we can push this out across multiple channels. So that's the model. Matt Armstrong said Tony did take down his post about taking an oath to uphold the Constitution, though. There we go. Maverick wiped and was recounting. On top of liking and subscribing, everyone double check your subs too. The YouTube overlords unsubscribed me yet again. Well, it's a game, Chris. And to all of you guys, this is one of the games they play. I'm trying to read these things. Just check the subs. Like that's just one of your go-tos when you're on YouTube. Like, I haven't heard from Braden in a while, and he has a problem about posting every single day. So something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. All right. The old notification system. There we go. Again, so I'm getting a lot of text here saying KVIAA ABC7 is reporting Herrera now leading. I'm seeing a lot of that. Some people have said that it's only in El Paso. Let's hold on a second. They said the Hill called for Gonzales. Someone just said the Hill called for Gonzales. The Hill update at Texas 23. Oops. Keep on doing that. The Hill. Six hours, 8 hours, 1 hour. Hardline GOP challenger. Shut up. All right, so now they're saying a different number. Okay, yeah, so I'm seeing this. Tony Gonzales, they're having him posted. I'll put this over here. Boop. All right, so they are saying that he has won by 51% by 600 or 550 votes. That's what they're saying on the Hill. Now I'm going back over to New York Times, and I'm not seeing it yet. Yeah, same thing, 51.1%. All right, so they're saying 51.1, and then get out of here, and then 51% flat. If he lost by 550 votes, do you guys understand how bad this is for the establishment? Good Lord. We're going to keep it up, though, because I don't know exactly what's going on. The victory tweet's been edited. It's over. People are starting to say, I'm going to be real with you guys. It does look like, now that you've got the Hill calling it, and you got New York Times at 51.1 with over 95%. Then you go over to the Post real quick. They haven't called it yet. 270 has called it. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I think we might have lost it. I don't know, but I think we might have. There will be a recount for sure. I think we're getting to the point where there's enough sources coming in that have called it for Tony. I think we might be in that position, but I don't know yet. But I'll be honest with you, and this is an honest-to-God assessment. Genuinely, if they spent $10 million to destroy a newcomer to the political sphere, they had the Speaker of the House come down and speak and stump for him. They had the Governor of Texas stump for him, and he only won by 550 votes after spending $10 million. And he was an incumbent. Guys, I'm telling you, there's some stuff that is not good if you are on the establishment side of this equation. I am just being really real with you. The Rhino got 11,000 plus less votes this time. Recount. We still win. It's okay. So genuinely, the thing that you have to understand, and my video tomorrow is going to be kind of summation around this. We still won. Again, go back to what we said earlier about the establishment. Subscribe or suck. If that was a super chat, that wasn't me. If you're looking at what the outcomes could have been for the establishment and Tony Gonzales, you either win by a small margin and it's embarrassing after spending all the things, $10 million, Speaker of the House, Governor of Texas, or you lose, which is equally as bad. They lost either way. The only way they won this, in a small way, was if they came in and they smoked Brandon out of the ocean, like completely, just out of Texas. So keep that in mind. Like this is almost accomplished as much as a win, in my opinion, to be honest with you. I still wanted her to win, don't get me wrong, but it looks like a lot of people have called it. I'm not giving up hope on him just yet, but it does seem that. Well, I'm not. Okay, hold on a second. People are saying that Maverick has still got an error. I'm not the one deciding the race. I'm just telling you that The Hill has called it. 270 to win has called it. Washington Post is still waiting. And New York Times is still pending. I'm not saying it's my choice to call it. I'm just saying that's what's happening. It is a win either way. Put them on notice, 100%. Whew. Man, you guys burned up. You guys burned up the chat there for like 45 minutes. I couldn't even read them. My computer was melting. Yeah, 27,000 did. AP is still waiting as well. Yeah, see, like, I mean, I'm not saying that it's over. I'm just saying people are starting to call it in more frequency. That's all I'm saying. Can we have a duel at Matt's place? I should have gone to that last one. I couldn't make it, but I should have gone to that one. Okay, hold on a second. This is important. This is a good super chat right here. Your videos are starting to get my Californian wife understanding the necessity of keeping our 2A rights. Thankful for your content. Let's go, Herrera. That's what it's all about. Connect to the people who are not 100% 2A, because the absolutist and the angry is not 100% going to bring them to your side. It's only going to push them away. Make it about the arguments and take emotion out of it for a second, and you will 100% make more of an impact on that individual than you would if you were angry and yelling at them. That's just my philosophy. You guys can take that for what you will, but that's my vibe. Tony's getting smoked on X. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Engineer, I'm waiting on to come through. Quick, turn all the lights off and tell everyone to go home, then bring in the suitcases. This is huge. Real American Mammoth, that is absolutely correct. Don't just accept the mainstream media's call. Walrus, I'm not accepting it. I said that. I just said we're getting with more frequency. I said it looks like it's bad. Don't take the black pill. Abso-freaking-lutely. I hate black pills. The worst. I like, I don't know, green pills. They're happier. Are they stalling to rig the election? I have no idea. There's only 80% of the polling locations reporting. Show everyone the hit ad Gonzales ran against Herrera about veteran suicides. Gonzales has no honor. Oh, I completely agree. Completely agree. That was twisted. That was absolutely twisted. Never quit. Never surrender. I don't quit. I don't surrender. America. I was unsubscribed as well. I am not shocked. Although I am dismayed. All right. Tony still... Okay, now see, this is the thing, guys. What did I just show you a second ago? Tony Gonzales a second ago on the Hill won with 51%. Well, now he's at 50.8%. Intriguing. Intriguing indeed. And they've been pulling the same numbers as here. So let's get this the old refresh on the NYT. See, they're not even up yet. So the Hill has them in 40, what was it, 40.5? Or 50.8. Jeez. This is so close. Now we're at, what is that? 550 minus, so 450. We're at 450 votes difference now. Get out of here with that. Yep, 450 votes. That's exactly right. My brain right now? No, I'm having a great time. I'm living life right now. This is fun. Yell louder. Oh, here comes the more cord comments. You guys had me earlier. That was funny. Texas is open primaries, Dems voted. Honestly, I think that might be the difference. I said that when Brandon was on the phone when he called in. Thank you, Lewis Holmes. Justin. Let's go, Brandon. For real this time, though. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right, hold on a second. Carson in the 70s. Yeah, so see, like someone said, 270 to win. Tony Gonzales, 50.8. Brandon Herrera, 49.2. So same thing. Like they're pulling the same numbers and they're all minimizing. Intriguing. 400. Hold on, what did I say? 450 votes with a whole country in blackout. Let's go, Brando. Yeah, there it goes. So New York Times is starting to filter in now. 50.9, 49.1. He's within 0.5% of tying this thing. Jeez. This is incredible. Yep, it updated. I caught it. 50.9, 50.8 for... Yeah, same thing with Tony. Hey, get out of here. All right. What's that? What was that one? Oh, I missed another super chat. Hold on a second. How do we get Brandon to run as an independent? You convince him to run as an independent. That's how you get him to do it. $500 on the dot. Yeah, there's 500 on the cartels in panic mode. Oh, goodness gracious. This is crazy how close this is. I do think it's interesting that the New York Times has not called it yet. Tony's winning in the Hill. We've covered that. 270 to win. We've covered that. If Brandon loses, can run in the general election as independent. Of course he can. Yeah. 270 to win. Still has the same number, 50.8. Wait, what? Oh, that's not the right one. There we go. 50.8 again. 50.8. Yeah. But the New York Times is running a little behind here. El Paso has got an update. 91% of the votes in. Brandon Herrera, 58.42. Checks out. Django 69. I've actually never done that. That was Jared. That was not me. I want to be a guest on the Langley Badassery. Brandon finishes the AK-50 just in time to be elected to Congress and for more mass distribution to the Border Patrol upon Trump's inauguration. That's quite the story. It's like watching a good sports game, except it matters. Guys, 9,000 to 10,000 of you guys have been chilling with me for 3 hours. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Great stream. Thanks for covering it. Thank you for watching, guys. We're still going. We still got stuff to do. $10 million for 500 votes. That is exactly correct. Yep, Bexar County numbers absolutely shrunk. 54 to 46. Absolutely correct. How many votes have been counted? There have been 28,178 votes. Over 95% of the votes are in. Who is ahead? Tony Gonzales is ahead, 50.9% to 49.1%. If Tony wins by this small of a margin, I don't think the GOP will be too happy to fund him millions next time with his terrible performance tonight. I would agree. That's more of the deep political analysis. That's absolutely correct. How do we get Brandon to run for prime minister up here in Canada? Listen, I don't remember the guy's name. I think it's like Pierre. I don't know, the guy with the glasses who always makes fun of Trudeau. I like that guy. Make him do that one. Text Brandon and make sure he doesn't concede. I'm not going to do that. That'd be so twisted. Fantastic stream tonight. Brandon must win tonight and all rhinos go. I love the idea of Tony going. Brandon is absolutely getting close. He is within 500 votes. That is so crazy. Castro, I don't remember his name. I don't know. I think it's like Polivier or something like that. It's something French. He always wears a suit. He's got brown hair. He's got glasses. He's very intelligent. And he always just smokes Justin Trudeau. It's incredible. Polier, yeah, Polier, I believe that's the right name. What's up with Maverick? I have no idea what's up with Maverick. It's a very rough name, but I don't know what's up with it. Still stuck at 115 votes. Brandon hopes to lose because AOC is checking him out. Probably true. He's a handsome devil, that guy. All right, another super chat. Again, guys, seriously, thank you so much for the super chats. What sucks is I live in Bexar, a mile from District 23. I was rocking the Let's Go Brandon shirt for months. Phony Tony was running a ton of slander commercials too. Yeah, he was rolling the leftist attacks 100%. Jamin McCollum, PSA, needs to run for something. Spread that freedom. Just subscribe. Well, thank you for subscribing, guys. And a lot of you have said that you're subscribing for the first time, and I deeply appreciate that. That's so awesome. Thank you. Maverick has a population of 60,000. I think someone said hello from Scotland. Yep. Hold on. Euros? Okay. Getting fancy. We're getting fancy up in here. $1,700 votes total. That's what someone's saying. Subscribing for a third time. I appreciate it, guys. Adam Kinzinger is trolling who? Hold on, I don't like that guy. Adam Kinzinger's a toolbox. Oh, Adam Kinzinger is trolling Brandon on X. Okay, well, that guy is just a worthless waste of space. All right, we have another update. It is now 50.7 to 49.3. Holy crap. Guys, do you understand? He can only lose 7%. Holy crap. 400 votes difference. Someone's calling out. Your logo on screen and background are spelled differently, and the room is feta in the room. You're absolutely correct, Lillian. You should get a prize for picking that out. You are 100% correct. I couldn't have it redone, so I just was going with it, hoping no one would notice, and good job. Should have made popcorn, that's right. Jeez, guys, we were less than 400 votes. We're 300 something. That's because Maverick reset again. This is insane. 50.7%. Small mouse. What happened to Maverick? Maverick is having its issues right now. Maverick is in a box and it's holding itself like this and shaking. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Maverick. I'm not there. I don't know. All I know is Brandon's at 49.3%. He's under 400 votes away. Like, holy crap, if he pulls this out. I wanted to see the NWO take the white call pin test. That's hilarious. Adam was my rep in Illinois. What a tool. Maverick, Proper County wins this for Brandon. I swear, if Brandon pulls this back from behind and Tony has to take down his victory tweet, that might be my video tomorrow. Hold on a second. My girlfriend is upset you aren't doing exact math. We are at... Hold on a second. How many chats? I am at a rate of 142 chats a minute. I am doing my best. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Come on. $10 million divided by 387 votes. Isn't that crazy? That's totally true. It's absolutely true. It's so fascinating. 50.7. This is giving me a Bush v. Gore vibe. Not the hanging chads. I hate those. Tried running for state rep in Florida and was 200 short of getting on the ballot. Man, that was close. I wonder how they would react if Brandon wins, then shows up at the White House. Ooh, nah, that ain't gonna be it. That ain't gonna be it. Nope. No AK-50s at the White House. Bad. Does Maverick run on Spectrum? That's hilarious. Wait, what? Trump did a what? Oh, Tony has a victory tweet. Yeah, it's like, thanks for putting your faith in me again. On more supers. I'm trying to catch up, guys. We Will Rock You song for Brandon Herrera, the rally cap. I love it. Maverick is he's a crap truck. That's funny. What? Apparently the Armed Fisherman, or someone named the Armed Fisherman, is in here, and I don't recognize that person because I don't see them either. It's weird. Maybe the name's not enabled or validated. Hold on, Walrus said something. What? Here we go. Does anyone in this chat live in Maverick County? Because if they do, they need to get their people. Brandon should put up a victory tweet just to troll Tony. That's a Brandon thing to do, too. Oh, come on. Where is the here? Yep. So the Hill still got it at 50.8. 50.7 on the New York Times. Yeah, could you imagine? It's a 387 vote race. Could you imagine if Greg Abbott did not endorse Tony Gonzales? 387 votes. Are you wearing a catheter? No. Does one wear a catheter? And no, I'm not wearing a catheter. CNN? Ugh. Fine, I'll do it, but only because you guys like me. Or I like you guys. Whatever. We're 3 hours in. We're in the wild right now. Texas update. Do they really not have? Oh my God. Freaking CNN. All right, here we go. Let's see. That's a key race. That's what it was. What's it now? What? Why does CNN... God, they live in the weird. All right, come here. All right, so CNN has not called it. Estimated vote in is at 89% here. I'll put this over here because I like you guys. So they have it at 50.8% as well. 428 votes ahead. Oh, that's nice. Calculations. And they have 89% of the estimated vote in. Okay. All right. This is the one we want right here. Where's my New York Times one? No, I don't want CNN anything. Get out of here. Either way, I expect a kick A video from Brandon. You will probably have it. I'll be legit. 95% at 29,000 votes, 1,500 out there. He can still win. Yeah, I haven't thrown in the towel for him. I was just telling you others have. Just go, man. AP removed the winner. Okay, that's intriguing. God, you guys really like that catheter joke. I know it's not over yet. I'm totally with you. The Hill updated. Okay, okay. I like how you guys are helping me out here. This is good. Juggling like 19 different things here. Doesn't look like it updated. Still 50.8. What? No, get out of here. Do you want help from CNN summarizing the news and giving you the complete story? No, I do not. I watch Langley Outdoors for that. We're over 3 hours. We're in Wilding area right now. All right, Tony Gonzales, 428 ahead. That is such bunk. All right, 50.7. I think we're still at the same number. He picked up like 100 more. No, wait, 420 more. Text Brandon. Oh, are you guys? Oh, I get it. Were you saying I should wear a catheter because I haven't peed this whole time? Is that what you guys are saying? That's a thing. Someone said. I see what you did there. That's right. Nothing from CNN. Oh my God. See, you guys are increasing the chat again, and I'm trying to read it, but you guys are flying. It's pure dedication. That's right. Maverick. Oh, hold on. Maverick updated. Guys, this is important. Because Maverick has more than 15 votes now. Turns out Tony Gonzales is ahead by about 43 votes with a margin of 56 to 44 in Maverick County with more than 95 votes in. Apparently, they just dumped everything right there. Maverick County. Boo. Yep. Bear County's staying the same. Maverick County's going to win this for Brandon. Listen, I'm down. I mean, he has literally 425, 430 votes different. I already did text Brandon. I don't want to text him again. He's with his family, friends. He's watching a thing. He already showed up on the show. You don't want to overplay your hand. He's also one of my closest friends, and closer friends in the 2A space, and I want to just respect his privacy, to be honest. 429, 98.8% in. Good Lord. There's definitely going to be a recount, like 100%. There's absolutely going to be a recount. Now, what's that going to yield? I don't know. But there will be a recount, I can almost assure you. The Bear update is 54% to 46% in Tony Gonzalez' favor. Show all at the bottom of the list. I got you. These are all of the counties that are supporting Brandon. And the yellow and the red are the counties that are supporting Tony. And if you look at the size of the lead, can you tell where they're all coming from? Bear County. He is 1,100 votes behind in Bear County, and coincidentally, that's the county that would actually put him over the edge. But I like that one better. Oh my God. Dren, that's hilarious. That Bear didn't get above is true. Pathetic voter turnout. Now that's very true. Absolutely true there. God, I've got so many notifications I have to go through. Good Lord. All in favor of a quick phone call to Brandon, raise your hand. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, I think I missed a super chat, and I feel bad about that. Scotland, UK, money is pounds. Sorry, Skidmark. I apologize. That's not euros. That is pounds. You are correct. I apologize profusely and beg thy forgiveness. Text him, don't concede. Goonies never say die. Do it for America. That's so great. Oh, believe me, I'm sure he'll watch this restream. If he's not watching it now, I'm sure he's getting a kick out of it. Skullcrack says 50.5 to Brandon. That would be a heck of a turnaround. Bear County reporting all in. Let me check that out here. That might be the one. More than 95% of votes in. The recount can change everything. Totally possible. And he is only within 330 votes. Or 430 votes. Math. Brandon's color is gold, not yellow. You are correct. I apologize profusely and beg thy forgiveness. Alright, let's see here. Hey, what? Ew. Okay. No, I don't care about the Democrat side. Goodness. Come on. Key race. Checking updates. So established or estimated vote in is 99%. Wait. What? That's not right. That's not right at all. Something's wrong there. You get deleted. Yeah, the hill just updated 50.7. We're back here. Still 50.7 with 99%. Text Brandon and ask him what is YouTube slow mode and when should I use it. I don't want to do that. You guys want me to bother him. I don't want to bother him. I love you guys. 10,000 people telling you to call Brandon. Don't think he'd be all that mad. Here you go. Have some euros. Thank you. I accept all currencies in my fight for freedom. That's hilarious. You guys are awesome. So tonight we've got 10,000. I've got lots of first here. We've got 10,000 viewers on a live stream. That's amazing. We've got euros. We've got pounds. This is great. All right, here, because 10,000 of you want me to text him, I'm going to text him, and I'm going to say Goonies never die. Don't give up. All right, I texted him. I genuinely, you heard it go out. I texted him. I said, my 10,000 live stream viewers have asked me to tell you that Goonies never died, don't concede, and America, honest to God. That's like, I did text him that. Hilarious. Peer pressure. Well, there's 10,000 of you. That's a very peer pressure-y moment. Let's see. Last updated 12/17 Eastern Time. So he's up 430 votes. God, that's so crazy. It's only 430 votes. That's so funny. The colors are backwards. 85% polls reporting in. I mean, CNN was like 99% are voting in. 25,000 voted for Brandon or for Tony Gonzalez. No, they didn't. Shut up. No live streams on the vote counters. You remember when they did that for the presidential? 10.2 thousand. Well, I mean, if you're going to be specific, I appreciate it, Horizon. Why isn't Mac on? He's sleeping. No, it's okay, guys. I have some Canadian dollars. Stop it. Canadian? Jeez. This is awesome. That is so cool. I don't know about euros or pounds, but here's $2. American dollars. Thank you, Ethan. So euros, pounds, Canadian dollars. This is awesome. Wait a minute. What is that? Okay, what? I don't even know what that is. PLN? What is that? How do I not know that? Hold on, I gotta get a bowl of ice cream. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. The Polish Ziotyke? Good Lord. This is 0.25 to the dollar. I'll take it. I appreciate it. I've never seen that before in my life, so I appreciate you. You guys are showing off now. That's hilarious. The Polish, whatever. Yen? Get out of here. 1,000 yen? That is... Okay, I gotta... I'm beyond words. That's hilarious. Okay, so we've got Canadian dollars, we've got euros, we've got... What the heck is that? Australian dollars? That is so funny. All All right, we had Polish, we had Australian, we had Canadian, we had euros, we had pounds. Am I missing one? Yen, and we had yen. And Polish. Good Lord, that's hilarious. That's so funny. 20 billion rubles. How much would that be? Like $200? Someone drop a Bitcoin. That's funny. You guys are hilarious. Some Ripple. Dollary dues? No, they're not. I don't believe it. Here's some more American dollars. If we're lucky, it won't be worth less than toilet paper last year. Valid. Oh, that's so funny. Dude, you can start the Global 2A movement. America! That's right. Global 2A movement. There we go. It's happening. I'm going to get all my yens in a row, and my dollary dues, and my Canadian greenbacks, and my Polish schnitzels. Yes, this runoff is the perfect example of why everyone vote. Texas Bucks. Hope we get an update. That's amazing. I gotta read that whole thing though. I owe it to you. Here's some Texan bills. Thank you, Cigar Texan. Hold on, I got another one I gotta get to. Oh my God, the chats. Here's 7.36 shekels worth. Oh my God, that's funny. You guys are awesome. To watch, okay. Hope we get an update to the people who were denied access to watch the count earlier that Brandon mentioned. Okay. See, I'm trying to get all the chats to you guys. This is hilarious. All the different. I gotta be honest. That's gonna be an amazing story to tell the YouTubers one time, like when we're all together next. How many currencies have you gotten in one stream? 7. That's hilarious. You guys are awesome. All right, so we're still at 57 or 50.7. New York Times still hasn't called it. Tony still has. I mean, Tony still. The Hill still has. CNN lives in the weird, so we're not going to them again. 270, of course, still there. Blah blah blah. See, now I'm getting tired. Washington Examiner. They haven't called Tony's either. 50.7. Okay, so an estimate, this is new information, an estimated 98.8% of the votes have been counted. So there's about 1.2% out there. It's going to be really close. The final number is going to be really, really close. The Florent Hungarian currency. It's funny. In Alaska, we barter with fish and venison. That sounds delicious. If he loses by 50, it's a curse. Facts. Oh man, that's so funny. Yep, 9.7 thousand likes. You guys are awesome. Some seashells. I don't know. This is crazy. With only 1.2%. So 1.2% of 30,000. That's around 300 and some change, like 320 ish. He's right now losing by about 4. It's gonna be it's gonna be I think it's gonna be between 300 and 400 in favor of Tony. That is insane if that's really what it comes down to. Thank you, Gina. Man, this has been an absolutely crazy night. Let's see if Brandon responded. He said, and I quote, "Ha ha ha ha, thanks boss man, it's been a great night." That's all he said, and I'm not texting him again. Zach says, can Brandon win at this point? I don't think it's mathematically possible. Text Donut and Eli and tell them to get Brandon to text you back. 10 people. He did. I just said it. I thought Canadians paid in maple leaves. I'm using my EBT. Let's go, Brandon Herrera. You guys are awesome. No, I'm not calling him. I'm absolutely not. He gave me the it's been a good night later. Oh, dude. If you guys knew Brandon personally, you would know that he doesn't have give up in him. He wins. He goes to ask Whitmer for her number. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound like a good time. Thank you, Camel Huff. Thank you, Gina. You guys are freaking awesome. I think we are getting to the point where it's kind of like nail biting time. Gonzales fins off hardline GOP challenger in Texas House runoff. So that was an hour ago, or 40 minutes ago, they put the tweet out, or the article out. They're saying it's over from the Hill. Let's see. It has the Washington Post called it still nothing, and the New York Times hasn't either. Oh, Rick, that's exactly it. Even if he doesn't win, that's exactly correct. There's like 360 votes left. Yes, that's correct. So let me go back over here real quick just to show you guys where we're at currently. So there's roughly 320 to 360 votes left to be counted completely. In that total, Brandon is currently down 427 votes. He would have to get all 427 of them to win it, and on top of that, he's still, I mean, that's still more votes than are out there. So, I mean, genuinely, I think mathematically, it's going to go to a recount, and we'll see where that falls. But I think it's going to end up between 300 to 400 victory to Tony. Hoping for the best during this recount from Dallas. Brandon should be appointed to run the ATF. That would be hilarious. Yeah, so I think, guys, where we're at right now, math, I think where we're at right now is genuinely, it's incredibly close. There's absolutely going to be a recount, but I think in this first one, I think that they are going to give the victory to Tony Gonzales, and then Brandon has the option to do a recount or not. Honestly. Now that opens up a lot of different things. It's a margin of between 300 to 400 votes. I don't know exactly where that will fall, but the fact that this was this close is a wake-up call to the establishment, because the Speaker of the House came down. The Governor of Texas came down. They spent $10 million, and they squeaked it out by 300 votes. Man, someone's getting a backhand somewhere. But yeah, that was incredible. That was absolutely good. Since you missed my... What is that? Since you missed my last one, here's some Taiwan dollar from Canadian Hopi. Taiwan dollar? Okay, so 8 currencies? Okay. You guys showed up tonight and you brought your global currencies. That's really fascinating. I did not see that coming. But no way Brandon already won. What are you referencing, guy? Oh, I'm not giving. Please, I don't give up. I'm just looking at the initial numbers that came in with how many votes are outstanding. That's all. Brandon would make the AFT a convenience store. They just bought 2 years of servitude from Tony. The establishment doesn't care about the margin, just the win. Very true. With these numbers, we could all move to the district and win the election. We'd blow it out of the water. No, it's a horrible margin of win for Tony. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, if Greg Abbott had not endorsed, I would maybe have gone to genuinely to Brandon. Someone sent me Brazilian currency? Really? I missed that. Oh, the next video is going to be a good one. We're gonna do a recap of this, say a bunch of different analysis of it. Is anyone sending Bitcoin? You guys are hilarious. What's Brazilian currency? A G-string. You guys are hilarious. No, the real. Yeah, it's a real. Antique lira. Wow. Max, I don't want any of that. Tony probably bought some votes. They spent 10 grand. I mean, $10 million, excuse me. It's a lot of dollars. Yeah, it is about 35,000 per vote. If Brandon was an AR guy, he would have won. That's hilarious. Yeah, you guys are, I see you guys tuning off. I appreciate you guys watching. I think at this point, we'll pick it up tomorrow with the final results. But I think that they're going to call for Tony. But of course, that does have different ramifications for recounts and all those different pieces. Bump it up Langley. Yeah, no, of course, Brandon. Of course he is. Refresh. I'll refresh one time, but we're about to wrap the stream, I think. Yeah, still 15,000 to 14,573. So it's really pretty much the same thing with 1% out. Has Maverick changed? Minutely. Yeah. I honestly, a lot of outlets have called it. I'm not in the business of calling it or not calling it, but what I can say is right now the numbers are really starting to trickle in much more slowly. It is 11:30 or midnight for a lot of people, and I think they're going to call this across the board for Tony, and Brandon has the option for a recount. But tomorrow, absolutely watch the video, because I already know what I'm going to do it on, and it's going to be very succinct and very pointed, and it's going to be delicious, and I can't wait to see you guys on that video. But it is time for me to wrap up this stream. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys for the super chats, for the hanging out, the 10,000 or the 10,000 concurrent viewers in the live stream, for all the chats, all the likes, and of course the 9 different currencies. You guys are incredible. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to wrap the stream. That was so much fun, and I will see you guys tomorrow.